probably be with us within about, I don't know, I say at this point here, my watch needs charged. He'll probably be with us in less than an hour, maybe, if he can make it. Pepsi won't be making it at all. So it is the 4 of us, which is...
Yeah, the 4 of us.
We can make it if we try.
Just
Who are you picking out then?
I feel it'd be funny to pick out Ruby, I'll be honest.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask
What?
Ruby to recap.
Oh, fuck.
I nearly asked Farcival, I'll be honest.
Oh,
Who wasn't here.
don't do that.
Text Pepsi, yo, what happened?
Like, he's like texting inside the dentist chair.
After the release from the clutches of Zariel and having made the little...
Don't read my recaps! That's just laziness.
We made a little deal with Zariel. Then we wanted to find Lulu. But when we came back to the original car, Lulu was gone, but there were tracks. So we followed the tracks, then we led them to a wasp. Big flying fucking insect nest. Where a guy had sat down. That's the only thing that happened there. So we then continued to follow the tracks that lead us to a traveling trader camp. And we spent some time there. We talked to the bike fire creatures that were smiths. They got insulted by our haggling skills, if you can even call them that. As Flora was absolutely lowballing them. Flora then tried to maybe buy a chest, maybe not buy a chest from the guy that TPK'd us almost. And we met the traveler that had been watching us, and we talked to him. He did some magic. He seems like he's a normal human, but he has some weird powerful magic. And we kind of chatted with him about maybe buying some things here and there. And then we left again, without too much gains or losses. I think that's about it. Oh, and also Lulu was sold by him, but he didn't want to tell us what, so he then told us to go somewhere else, which I can't remember.
Yeah, it's about that. And as you were driving along, minding your own business, you were then immediately shot at, shall we say, by a lightning bolt, if you will, that came out of nowhere as you were all preoccupied. I knew there was a reason I was looking at something, and I couldn't remember why. And
Pepsi was singing show tunes, and so you did this to shut him up.
potentially. Potentially. He was supposed to be the lookout, to be fair. And so, as it was, I asked Pepsi for a d20. As the fire burst forth, your vehicle was hit by the lightning. The engine erupted into fire. You all took 3d6 of fire damage, bar Farcival, because resistance.
Yeah.
And with it, you now see coming towards yourselves at a weird speedy rate. Are they any faster? I should really should have checked the speed on these things. Okay, so coming at you with some speed, you see 3 vehicles. One that looks a little something like this. You see another one looks a little something more like this. Both of them coming towards you. The larger vehicle, you can make out, Corby, you can see certain, all these hands that seem to fire across it, actually like running on like, I think it was Fester? Whatever one it was from the Addams Family. One of those thing, yeah. But like 10 of those things running around this car like ants, doing stuff. He watches hanging from the side of one of these creatures. These vehicles. And watch this huge tongue seems to lap out of this barely clothed creature. Other ghouls seem to be running on one side. The smaller vehicles both seem to be, I'll say manned would be the word. They both seem to be manned by weird fly-like creatures. They look like the Mesoloths that you fought. And on the back of one, big one, you see a woman in pure white. A human woman with an umbrella in pure white. These vehicles are coming towards you. Yous are in your vehicle, and I'm going to check very carefully to see whether or not your vehicle is technically installed. Okay. So, the vehicle is running, but it's constantly on fire. As you are moving forth, the choice is yours at this point here. Do you stand and fight? Or do you keep running? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's sort of just move on. I think we've learned our lesson by now.
Wait, what lesson are we supposed to learn?
Does not fight random things out of nowhere.
What if we try to approach them friendly?
Yeah.
What if
I
what?
think that's a good idea. Like, what if we try to talk to them?
They've initiated.
Oh,
They hit yous first. Yous didn't even see them. They saw yous. They hit.
could I try to figure out if we can take them?
I've described everything you see, and I will say that you are aware that the spell that hit your car was a lightning bolt.
But it did fire damage.
No, the engine caught fire.
Oh.
Yous in the car didn't take any damage. The car took the damage because yous are inside it. Yous only took fire damage because the engine is now on fire.
No, you know, having my expertise in lightning, was it just, like, can I know what level it was at? Like, would I be able to tell?
Lowest possible for itself.
3. I say we can take them.
I'm going to ask for something very important from all of you, just for myself. Could everybody just roll a d20? Oh,
I don't.
my brain made the good noises.
That's 4, a nat 20, and a 17. Only Corby rolled for himself.
I'm so sick of Corby's fucking nat 20s! It's
I
ridiculous.
want one. I am
Save
currently.
stuff for the rest of us! Jesus!
First roll 14, Ruby a 4.
I'm 3 to 13 for nat 1s for nat 20s.
I wrote Opal and then Luna. Is it Luna? It's Flora.
Yes.
Flora rolled a 17.
17.
Possible, at least you have like equal amount.
Corby style instead of 20.
Technically, you are here. Roll the 7s.
Rupert got a 16. Does anybody want to guess what Gark got?
A 1.
1!
Yep.
Yeah!
That is small, that's right.
Yep.
I'm gonna update the numbers.
So I've just written it here so I know, because Use take fire damage, quote unquote, at the end of your turn. So this is just a loose turn tracker, but if it does turn to initiative, you can keep those numbers if you wish. In which case you would just add your modifier. You know, or you can re-roll your nat ones and such. Yeah, first of all, you wanna... Yes, Corby?
I think Corby would say, can we put the fire out? If we can't, it's going to be tough to run from them.
Yeah. Yeah. Rupert will say some stuff in the lines of, well, it's really easy when you know what you're doing because I am a man who does science and science things and magic and machines and and he will hand you the appropriate equipment and he will kind of walk you through what to do. And I'll ask for a dex check. I know, dex check of all things to repair a burning engine. Yep. As you get in there, listen to Rupert's voice and that weird condescending tone he could possibly put on there, given his expertise with all this equipment. And you know, yep. And you stop the burning flames before anybody else can take some fire.
I take fire damage while doing that.
No, it's only at the end of your turn. Any creature that starts its turn on the inside of the vehicle, unless it's actually at the start of your turn, so you would technically. But we'll just say this is part of that initial, you know, user being hit, it's burnt up first round. As you
Corby will say, well, I think I've done something to stop the flames, so if we want to, we can try and running. But yeah, that's me at the moment.
I'm sure we can fight it.
So what exactly is in front of us? It's the woman and then like ghouls?
So there's one big car that has like hands running all over it, a big tongue, maybe like a ghoul. And then the two smaller ones which have the mesoliths, which are the things that did the bark clouds in L2L, if you remember.
So it'll be a bit of a zoom. But
Lightning McQueen.
you
Ciao.
zoom right in on here. These are all of the creatures that you see, barring the human woman. Because, you know, she kind of stands out like a sore thumb here in Avernus, being a human and all that.
What is the leg doing there? Or hand, or whatever?
Crawling over one of the cars.
Yeah.
Okay, well how about we don't do that?
I'm pretty sure we can take them.
Just hit them with some AoE. It seems like it's a lot of not very strong creatures.
Listen, against it doesn't even matter what my better judgment is. First of all, he's bloodthirsty. He wants to kill. Let him kill.
I'm thinking the same thing. I think a little murder doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
A little murder doesn't hurt this. A strange way of putting things, but sure.
Yeah.
Then, as you are driving back, this is where things are going to really weird. Roll just the vehicle into initiative.
The vehicle?
It
Just-
doesn't have an initiative.
Just the
There
vehicle.
we go.
Okay.
You
I
don't
forgot
have
we
to,
named it that.
I don't think you have to do that multiple times, but sure.
Don't think you need to do what multiple times.
I heard like a bunch of rolls. I don't know if.
I think that was Scottish doing him.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was all other people also trying to roll the vehicle.
Oh, no. So what you're seeing in front of you is what you're seeing just as a visual representation on the field, and I can throw them around as things are needed. I will...
Roughly how far away are they?
I would say that they are about 60, 70 away coming in. You've had to, I'd say you'd have to slow down a little bit just to put out the fire and see where you're going.
Yeah, sure.
So what I'll do for everybody's now beautiful sake is I will put the appropriate creatures by the appropriate vehicles.
So for us, everyone knows that we're level 8 now, aren't we? You know that, don't you?
Yeah, if you haven't
Yeah.
leveled up, do it now.
I took the feat with the level up, but I did not find
feat?
the spell, so I don't have the spell. But I don't think the spell would be that important at the moment anyway.
What feat?
Telekinetic.
And what's the spell you get with that?
I would. Oh, I'll.
Let me know, because I can just like throw it on your sheet real quick, you know?
Yeah, I'll. I just sent you a message, DM.
Oh, there we go.
Because at the moment it's still a mystery to the rest of the party what my character class actually is, so
Wee.
they don't need
That's
to know
not-
until I start fighting.
Character class is arsehole, we know that.
I'll be right back. I know I'm Brian.
What did you say, Ruby?
Be right back.
Is this like a once per day type spell, or?
No, I think it's just a normal spell.
Part of your features. Destroy. I don't see the feat on your sheet.
The feat?
Oh, there it is. Bonus action, telekinetic. You learn Mage Hand cantrip without components. It's invisible.
I'm back.
You basically become a Geth. Hold on. I'll take the feat, increase my wisdom. So your wisdom increases, you learn Mage Hand cantrip, you can cast out components, Spectral Hand. If you already know the spell, its range increases by 30 feet. Bonus action, you can telekinetically shove one creature and must be saving throw, increase support. Nothing about this feat states that you get an additional spell other than Mage Hand.
I don't know, but the spell is just because of the level up. And technically also because of the...
Alright, so let me try this. Yeah? Let me try this. So that score should be 19 now for you, yeah?
No, I already increased it when I got the feat.
Okay. So it should still be 18.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm just checking here because technically speaking, due to your class, you already have that spell.
Really?
Yeah,
Where is that?
it's a 3rd level spell.
Huh.
Go into your spell book, click on the search
I
bar.
don't think that was the case on D&D Beyond, but let me just check.
I love tech issues.
Oh yeah, same. You're in the Dragonlance campaign because of all that homebrew shit that came through. Flora, level 8. Inventory features, spells, manage, always prepared, known spells.
Yeah, it's chosen as prepared.
Yeah, so what you basically need to do there is prepare it in your spells.
Okay, fair enough.
And why is it saying you can only do 4 spells? I know you can do more than 4 spells. It's wisdom plus levels. Wisdom being 4, levels being 8. So that's
Okay,
12 spells you should be able to do.
Yeah, I'll just quickly go through my D&D Beyond spell list to check if I have all of them. But normally I should, I think.
Because essentially what it is you've prepared spells in D&D Beyond, but you've not prepared them on here, is all. That's why you're not technically seeing it, but it is there. You just haven't had it prepared. That's all. Don't worry.
Okay.
So, a rather weird and fun combat. Now, I will say, if you at any point jump out of your vehicle, you can use the initiative number that's on there and it'll roll you in separately as part of it. Depends how things go. There will also be vehicle thresholds. For the most part, we'll say this is more like a pitched battle than anything else.
What now?
Pitched battle.
Which means?
Imagine all the cars are just in a line by each other, parallel.
Ah, like Mad Max.
Look up a historically pitched battle. One side stands on one side of a place, one side stands on another side of a place, and they all just volley at each other.
Yeah.
So, and I need to
like light combat.
Yeah. Let's see. I was checking my vehicles now for their stuff. Tormentors.
You get cover and stuff from the from our vehicle.
Being in your vehicle, I believe, as a person, does class you as having full cover. Unless it's something that happens in the vehicle, like the vehicle catches fire, then you take damage on that one. Let's see. So I'll let you know right now. Yous can still provoke opportunity of attack in the vehicle. Whoever's driving the vehicle has to use an action to drive the vehicle. However, as a bonus action, the driver can make the vehicle disengage. The vehicles are all rogues. Which is weird. Let's see here. Helming, kill. I'm just checking for yourselves. Yeah, so user all classes in full cover. Unless you get out and do stuff. So, unless someone says, I'm jumping out to take this. And I'll just keep you loose on that one for your own sake. Just checking our damage thresholds because I don't want to, fuck you over. Why am I doing that? I have sheets. I'm literally staring at their sheets. Been a weird day. It's been weird day. Oh, one final thing that I do need to quickly do. For all of us who pop out our sheets, I'll need to do it here like I've done in another one. I need to turn on a module, which is already on, fantastic. I need to go into another module. And turn off that one. So now if you're popping out your sheet, you'll be using the pop out module, and that means if we're rolling with advantage or disadvantage, the keys will fucking work.
Yay!
So, I'm gonna grab this one. And
We can't cast spells from the vehicle, right?
Depends upon the spell.
Imagine.
Well, a touch spell, for example, is going to be pretty fucking useless, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to move everybody over here. I'm going to put my numerous boys here. I'll let you know right now, just for your own sake, Tom. This was completely coincidental.
I know, it's fine.
The fact that they all happen to be undead, complete fucking coincidence.
Yeah.
So one, we'll see. There's one kind of bearing up front, and if someone just wants to make sure that they are within that 60 odd range, that's perfectly acceptable.
That's 17. Yeah,
Okay, so then
that's also 17.
I'll move them forward just a little bit because I did say 62, 70, so that puts them like that. So these guys are veering in towards yourselves. They'll be able to do their own things in a little minute. We are now Trestos Uno moving into an actual initiative order. I don't have any I don't like Mad Max score. I don't have like the Doofin guy standing there. That'd be cool. I made a playlist called Oh No. Don't know why I done that.
That worries me.
It's just got one song in it.
That's awesome.
Confuses me, but either way. So, the Demon Grinder, as it has been driven forth. What's the Demon Grinder able to do? Let's see. Yep. Okay, so let me set it for us. These vehicles are now coming in. Two very standard ass looking vehicles. You've seen them kind of looking like in Mad Maggies. However, this third one here, the big one, the Demon Grinder, it's gilded in gold. It looks like it's been, certain parts have been kind of partially dipped in gold. Some of the wheels have like golden tips. Some of the door panels and spikes have golden tips and like golden inlay. By all accounts, this thing shines in this wasteland. And it will dash, air quotes, to gain some speed onto you. So the guy who is driving it will dash up. We run with the Tormentor. You guys can take as much time as you want to discuss what you are going to do and wish to do. As a weird ass initiative. This guy here will move with that.
Are there any like visible weak spots on the vehicles themselves, like things that we could hit and probably damage other than the obvious?
Nothing in particularly standing out. I will say that the little hands are all crawling on the outside. If you want to class them as weak spots, you can. But for the most part, these vehicles do look kind of pristine, very, very newish. So use R all together, by all means, take all the time you wish to discuss your plan of action.
Everyone else is on the inside, right?
Yeah, all these creatures are on the inside. I'm just letting you know what's in each vehicle.
We have like some sort of weaponry on the car, correct?
You do indeed. You have the grappling claw and the harpoons.
Grappling claw is 15 feet.
I have a spell that might more what? How much does the harpoon do?
2d8 plus 1.
2d8 plus 1. I believe. Yeah, I have a spell that does more.
Yeah, but so how does it work with like one crew action? Is it just us as a group having to do that action to make that move?
Yeah, so you are the crew in that vehicle, and you're making it do things using your action. You are doing the crew's actions, to my knowledge, unless Tom beats the other ones.
Can we have, just so he's busy but not here, Pepsi driving the car and
Of
doing
course.
the bonus action dodge thing?
Of course, Pepsi can be doing that at every time with no issue at all. Anything you think Smell should be doing out of curiosity?
There is something Corby would like. He'll shout at Smiles and he'll say, "Smiles, that white woman. Tell her if she stops, we can tell her where Smiler is." That's it.
And he has a very particular spell. Sending.
He said that he can talk to people. Yeah, so that Corby knows that he can. He doesn't know how he'd do it, so that's what he's suggesting Smiles does. But that's it.
Sending just has infinite range.
And just for clarification,
Of course.
the woman in white, she doesn't look undead, does she? Or she didn't look undead when we could see her.
She doesn't look undead, no, but she very much seems in control of all of this undead.
Okay. I think Corby would ready a harpoon to shoot at the big undead field target.
Okay.
He would like to try and hit one of the undead people or woman, but obviously if that's not possible, he would still be firing at that, hoping to like hit a chunk or something like that.
Yeah, I would say your drivers have half cover, or you're generous. They have 3/4 cover, so it's something you can still do because you got a fucking windscreen in front of you.
He would be aiming for that then.
Yep.
I don't feel like the harpoon would be the most useful feature to use. As it's like the damage is very limited and we are within a range where we can use our own weapons, I believe. Unless there's like windows where we can shoot through.
The harpoons are more of an outsidey thing. So like, I can imagine that Corby's like hanging out the window screaming, "This is Compton," with a bow and arrow, and anybody with a harpoon is kind of like, hanging off the side throwing.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we have a lot more damage per hit because we can use individual actions if we don't use a crew action, correct?
Correct.
Like we could all make an attack or use one harpoon as a group.
No, one harpoon per person. So you use your action to do a crew action or do an action of yourself. So Pepsi's action is drive.
Yeah. Okay, no, that changes things. Then fucking go for it.
Then I would suggest that we drive north, like this side. Well, north, whatever, like up.
We'll call that north.
Yeah, sure, but in hell, it's a bit different. I think this here was north over here.
Specifically on the battle maps like this, I'm happy to say that up is north just for our own simplicity.
Thank you.
Don't worry, my guy. So Pepsi to drive up, you want him to gain distance.
Yes, but before, while driving, I would cast, or Flora would cast spike growth.
Okay.
Because
I would ask Pepsi if we can like get within a little closer distance of the big car, and then go north. So like go like 5 or 10 foot toward like diagonally towards them, and then
take a close berth in, like that.
Yeah, like
carve.
This. Like kind of like this movement.
So dashing and dodging are both bonus actions. So what would you prefer? His action's driving. If he takes his foot off, he stops driving. But bonus action dash or bonus action disengage?
what is the speed we have?
I would say you're always constantly driving at 100 foot to keep with each other, and dashing allows you to gain fourth. So you're like vehicles that are constantly keeping pace with each other to have this battle, and if you dash, you hit the NOS button or something, you shift down and put the foot in to dash it, Fast and Furious.
Okay.
Bonus action Tokyo Drift.
Well, if we have 100 feet, I think we are fine without dashing, so dodging might be better.
Yeah.
No, you're always driving at 100. So they're driving at 100 feet, you're driving at 100 feet. Technically, you will never move in that regard. Like the maps, there's a thing. Imagine this map is constantly moving towards you, and then you move in a different direction. That tree isn't there, by the way. Like, just for context, none of the other shit's here.
Okay, yeah, so while driving.
Oh. Oh.
Well, if it's while driving, then I would just put a spike road on the way where they are driving through. Because if they drive all the way through that, 20-foot radius, so that's 40 foot, and for every foot it deals 2d4 piercing damage. So that's 40 times 2d4. That would be 80d4. And
I think you might be reading that spell wrong there.
am I?
Spike growth is for so when a creature into the area, it takes 2d4 for every 5 foot it travels. Not every 1 foot, every 5 foot.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, that's
That's a lot of fucking damage.
wait, so that's 4. So 2 times 4. That just
8.
means 8 times 2d4, so 16. And what would that be on average? 16.
So place that. Okay, just place it down. Okay. Ruby actually literally doing a drive-by.
Yes.
Oh wait, it is.
Like we drive by.
Oh wait, we moved.
You can still spike growth because you did where Ruby has put that. You did pass on this point. So from this point here, you were 20 foot away in that regard for the carve that Opal wished to do.
Kind of like this, and now we're heading here, or something like that. That's more or less the route we're taking
So
currently.
place your spike growth.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see how I can place it so that multiple cars have to drive through it. We are driving towards the left on this map, right?
You're actually dead center right now. You did turn right to get to where you are. As for where you are going next, who knows?
But you said all of this we are doing while driving.
Yes.
But in what direction? So away from the cars.
Yeah, you are trying to pull away from the cars and leave them in the back.
Okay, well then I will put that here, I think.
Then Opal, car needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Real fun.
Yep.
How is this more complicated than the fucking initiative that almost TPK'd us?
Because it's a new mechanic, and people don't like change.
It's a mechanic. It's a mechanic that unless you use this book or do naval combat, you will probably never use. And naval combat and vehicle combat in D&D 5e is horribly explained. Like the Dungeon Master's Guide literally turns around and goes, just use side initiative. Also, whoever rolls highest will probably win.
That's awesome.
Isn't fair. So you firstly do the binding ice. You come out, give it a little cone of the cold energy, and it has to make a DC Constitution saving throw. Else it takes 3d6 cold damage. Checking our immunities. Cool. And it saves taking half.
Oh, fuck. I said it saves, because otherwise it would have its speed reduced to 0.
My button ain't working for that one. Why in the fuck is my button not working for that one? I guess I will just remove 8. And the car gets a bit of a chill on it before immediately melting off back in the waves. Tom, you popping off held action or are you waiting? What's your play
I
on that
would
one?
like to aim for the driver of this vehicle as we swing past it. Similar to when Ruby releases her wave. I'd like to shoot then and try to shoot the driver through the window.
Of course, and I'll just double check to make sure that it is a ghoul driving this one for yourself, so that way you know you're hitting the right AC. That way I know as well. Dun. The vehicle is driven by...
So I got a 20. Nat 20.
A fucking
Again?
Of course he did!
Oh my god.
Could I also point out that I took the Piercer feat, which means I can add an extra D8 onto any critical I roll.
I'm gonna start crying.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's been... Oh, yeah, by all means. Yeah, roll another D8. It's just like, he gets a nat 20 and it's just horrible damage. So it's the ghast that you would be hitting. The ghast seems to have fucking went missing.
Okay, so another D8.
Awesome.
Of course.
We're gonna pull Jerry out. We'll call him Jerry. And you just want to straight obliterate Jerry.
I'm hitting him.
Are you seeing a ghast on top of the car?
Yeah, here.
The mirror's all that. You go top, don't worry.
And then, as that hits him, it's magical attacks as well. I didn't realise that from it might be magical attacks. I would then like to use my other swarm ability to try and pull him through the window and out onto the floor in front of the vehicle, so that he would then have to be like run over by the vehicle type thing if he fails.
That's insane. Oh my god.
DC 13 strength save.
It's fucking cruel. I love it. So the Demon Grinder got a nat 20 in its initiative, so I'll just quickly change that real quick. So I accidentally deleted it. 20. So, so the ghast, I mean, yeah, that fucking hits! All of a sudden they can't open the sheet, don't know what's going on there, but you smash the ghast. It'd be funny if I said the ghast was wearing his seatbelt. So you do that, an additional 1 for here, then the ghast has to make a DC 16 strength saving throw, or else you want to just like rip him through the fucking windshield.
Yeah, and onto the ground in front of it.
So you're gonna throw the harpoon at it, through the window, smashes into him, you immediately pull back with like the ravens, you're gonna watch as the ghast just and just becomes fucking roadkill. Because any creature that goes under the wheels of these vehicles has to make saves, I'm pretty sure. Demon Grinder. Its sheet just vanished. Why is it... Oh, thank God. So, yeah, it would technically be pulled under the wheels, and the crushing wheels, Demon Grinder can move through the space of any creature smaller than it. The creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, which this guy's going to have disadvantage on because prone. Dirty 20, natural 17 and a natural 19. He's still... and be knocked prone. He's already prone as far as I'm concerned here. If the creature was already prone, okay, Tom, roll me 8d10.
There's something very interesting about the fact that... Oh my god!
You watch.
I hate to rain on your parade, but it doesn't say they take half damage if he fails to save.
True.
So he succeeded to save, so he doesn't take any damage. It seems like.
So once you see it,
Wow.
what vehicle are you reading?
I'm reading PETA, the Crushing Wheels feature.
Yeah, this is the Demon Grinder.
Oh, that's even better.
So let's see, dexterity saving throw, and be not prone. I mean, regardless, even if I take the first 4, the last set, so 3, 4, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 10, 3, and then he's technically also, so could I also get 2d4 from Vox. Because he's also technically in the spike growth as this happens.
2d4, right?
Yeah. From fucking existence, as you watch as the harpoon goes through, as he immediately pulls back, you watch he's ripped out of the vehicle, down under the wheels, and then immediately torn through with all these spike growth. Fucking gone. Existence snuffed. You watch as the vehicle just starts petering out.
Also, the hands were on the outside of the car. Wouldn't they have taken the binding ice damage as well?
The hands, you're right.
But they're on top of the car.
They're all around the car, by all accounts. So, for it, I'll allow it. They all need to make DC 16 Constitution saving throws. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. I rolled it out of curiosity. I mean, they have like 2 hit points. So the vehicle is like frozen little hands that are going. This guy's ripped out.
Catch these hands, motherfucker.
Did anything else with your turns? Everybody action bonus actions? Forcible? I don't think you've done anything.
I'm trying to think of like what I can do. A lot of my stuff isn't really useful in this kind of situation. I can use my Evards, which is actually Hadar.
Don't you have Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, but I guess I could hit the hands outside.
They're dead.
You could also hit the
Oh,
car. Or
You could also hit the car, yeah.
snipe anybody.
I forgot the car can take damage. Yeah, I'll do that then.
You
Oh,
could
yeah.
also just use a javelin.
You're
The car.
rolling privately there, by the way, I think. I'm also checking
No,
Oh, yeah?
something.
I cheat them.
Is this
I
public?
cheat them.
I'm checking something here, because for some reason, let me see.
With Eldritch Blast I can hit twice though, so.
Ruby,
Yeah.
the system is being really weird in this one, so I'm going to let you know now that it's being weird.
Oh.
A lot of these spells are saying creatures, which technically speaking a vehicle is not. However, your spells there are also it's weird. I'm gonna let you do it with your spells, even though they say creature. It's really
Yeah.
weird that the system's been funny about that. This is
It's
why
almost
I
like
hate
vehicle
automation.
combat. It's almost like vehicle combat. It doesn't seem to be intended half of the time, you know?
Yeah, it's almost like automation's a fucking shit thing.
Yeah.
So a 24 for 8 will hit, and 18 will miss.
What?
These vehicles have ACs.
I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get angry.
What is the AC of 20? Okay, that's
It's
ours.
20 when you're moving, and it's 19 when you're stationary.
Okay.
Well, that's a nightmare.
Everybody's done an action, bonus action that they're happy with? I know a few people
Yeah.
still got bonus actions left. Kill.
I did
I don't
not
think I
get
own a bonus
but
action.
I don't have any bonus actions that I can do.
Okay.
Because those are spells and I already cast the spell.
Then the demon grinder, I'm gonna have to just like move this dead body, move all these hands. The demon grinder would technically move 30 foot through. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 64 Vox, please, and thank you, honey.
64. That's a
18.
little bit 20 actually, but I was hoping for more d4s.
To be fair, that's a nice amount of d4s. I just want to check our what we call mishap. I think you guys are still just under your... Yeah, just under your thresholds. Needs to take 20 damage or more for a mishap. Same with yourselves. As it goes through there, 18 as it starts to peter out and slow down a little. And we'll watch as it comes through, and we'll fire unto yourselves. Two harpoons.
Youch.
Yikers.
An 11 and a 23 as one harpoon goes over and the next one just and rocks the side of the vehicle. That is only for 14 damage, so there's no mishap. At this point here, Hygar, honey. Piercing. How are you guys doing for your piercings out of curiosity? Fire, poison, psychic. So your vehicle will take full. I'll just knock this out of the vehicle just now. Boop, boop. We are in the middle of vehicle combat, Gark. You can join in if you want. Weird ass rulings, use they're in the vehicle. As a person, you can take a crew action, or you can use your own action and bonus action as part of the Demon Grinders initiative. It's very loose in this regard here. You're fighting a shit ton of undead. You did use a sending spell to speak to someone on the other vehicle. You said, I know where Smiler is what you said. Now that it's on this turn. What was that, Tom?
I'm a dumbass. I just realized you're fighting undead. I have turn undead.
Maybe you should use that.
We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out next turn. Don't worry about it.
I didn't say anything.
That's because I was speaking low.
So speak back unto yourselves. He has already been dealt with. Use our next. Her vehicle is just like slowing down. Like, I don't know if she knows the guy in there's dead or not. Like, who knows? What will she do? What will she do? I'm gonna just limit this stat block right here, right now, just for my own benefit and your own. I'm limiting that stat block, also because I don't know what any of those spells do. Haven't a fucking clue.
What spells?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Gark.
I am fucked up.
Same.
They took half my blood away. They stole it from me.
Have you eaten anything sugary yet?
No, I haven't eaten anything.
Just you should try drinking. It will be way more effective, so you can get drunk.
I am drinking.
just go into the kitchen and get a tablespoon and a tub of sugar and just start eating. You'll feel right as rain in no time.
Who trained them? They were like, yeah, we're gonna take a little blood, and they get one vial, and then they get another vial, and I'm like, okay, and they get a third vial. I'm like, okay, this is how many are you taking? It's just just a few. They take a fourth vial, and they take a fifth. I'm like, all right, at some point, there's nothing left in me, mate. And then they're like, all right.
I think you walk into like a vampire den disguised as a blood bank.
Yeah, and they asked me, did you get hit by a car? I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, well, just leave it here. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah, I got a beer with gaming.
A beer.
I'm gonna be.
There's always something going on with you. It's like I got hit by a vehicle, or I'm bleeding, or they took my blood, or like next time I know you're gonna be in like a bathtub full of ice, calling us on the phone, being like they took my fucking kidneys.
Yeah,
So,
Gark, this is the third time this week.
My fucking eyes.
Garg, this is the third time this week that you've been hit by a car, and it's only Tuesday.
Well, you know, sometimes it happens. Sorry. Talking about cars, let's get back to the real cars in question.
you watch as
real.
the woman stands up and she raises her hand. You watch as all these little balls just seem to raise into the sky before immediately and flying through. Rupert, we'll take 20.
Comes from
You're gonna have to roll for it there, honey. No. So you're gonna have to roll an ability check for it there, honey.
Yeah, spellcasting ability. I was clicking it off, so it's off my sheet, you know. Spellcasting ability, so that is my
1d20 plus
my
8.
charisma. It's my attack modifier or my ability?
Good question.
It's your ability bonus, so your charisma bonus.
Yeah, 1d20
Yeah.
plus 3 then, sorry. So, Pepsi takes 13, the car takes 20, someone roll a d20.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
Clearly. First of all, d6. You hear a large as you watch as part of the vehicle starts to crack as 3 of the wheels are turning as fast as they can and one of them starts to just turn and skid and isn't really gaining much traction. The vehicle speed is reduced by 30 until fixed. And I'll let you know right now, to fix it action is it's your furnace cracked. Your furnace is ruptured, it's a 15 strength check as you are. But this vehicle is technically moving backwards as
It's moving out. Oh, okay.
it's slowed down because the driver's fucking dead. So someone has to then go and take its place, and in doing that, the vehicle falls behind. Move over to the Toymenta, which the action to dash will come through. That there was what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 6d4 Vox, please. 18, very consistent. You watch that starts grinding away.
7. In my count it's 7, but fair enough. Not a big difference.
You counted 7 squares.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. It goes by the center. So, see, this is a 3x3. The center.
Sure.
So it goes by.
I was
believe.
counting from the edge. Or once the edge enters, but yeah, it doesn't matter. The difference would on average be 2, which is not that much.
Our little guys here will then they dash. One of them will take a little harpoon at you. This thing has. This is technically the way I see it. This is technically like this. So that is a. Watch the harpoon comes out and just immediately extreme overextension. Not one.
Wow.
As this vehicle starts to move closer and closer, and it will. The passenger will immediately centered on the car. And really farcical, really. So who can see through magical darkness?
Yeah.
Not me, because I took this character and not the other one.
With a passive of 25. Sorry, 20. Can I can I see through the darkness? Or here?
You can hear it. It's just a darkness spell by all other means.
All right.
By the way, what was that ball spell that the white lady did?
Sweaty balls.
Oh, the what? It was a magic missile.
How many balls did you shoot?
Enough to do 40 damage.
I would be able to count the amount of balls, right?
With my wand.
No. She cast she cast a magic missile, and it was 3.
Like, I know magic missile, I would recognize it and be able to...
Yeah, I
like,
think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was like 10 ball. Yeah, 10 darts.
Oh, fuck.
What level spell was that? What level spell was that?
You asking
Well,
me
the
or you
basic-
asking Ruby?
That
I'm asking
is
Ruby, see if they worked out.
Well, it's
7 or
3
8.
plus 7, so that's like an 8 level
Eight.
spell then?
Yeah, an 8 level spell.
Nice. Well, firstly, since we are still driving, I think you can already remove the darkness because you just drive out of that very fast. And
No,
you can
it's
also
centered
remove
on the
spike
car,
growth.
so you're
Okay.
always in darkness.
Okay, fair enough. But you can remove the spike growth. I don't know. Or is that... Can I stop concentrating? There we go.
This
Yeah,
used up
wouldn't
con-
that just like disappear as we are driving like away?
As long as you maintain concentration on it.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
said we're driving at 100.
Yeah, no, I was just saying it was there, but it took me moments, don't worry. I thought we were gonna, like, would it have went because of distance, but don't worry, it's gone. You can stop concentrating on it if you wish. And we are back to it. You remember seeing what you saw. You see the battlefield as it is, that's what you remember it being, and that's roughly what it is. Essentially, all attacks are at disadvantage unless you can see through the magical darkness.
So, if I were to jump out, would I be left behind? Like, would they just drive away from me?
I think I speak for the whole party when I say.
Yes.
Yes.
Because she said, like, oh, you can jump out at any point, but it's
Yeah,
like,
You don't even need to show that graph. I think it's going to be like an anonymous vote.
Like, you can jump out of the car if you wish, by all means. You would be there. Whether someone stops to take you out, whether you become roadkill, whether you can stop a vehicle in that time, I saw
Yeah.
you. Whether the party come back for you is on them as well. They might come back for you in a week's time,
Oh.
they might come straight back round for you.
how high is the magical darkness?
Centered on the car.
Yeah, but like, is an orb? Is it a plane? Like
It's a 20-foot sphere.
20-foot sphere.
It's
So
20
the
by 20. Car is technically fully enveloped in it, how these rules go.
And just out of interest, it's all right.
No, we're going to say that, man, by all means.
No. I was going to use a technicality, but it's already been waived, so it's fine.
What was the technicality? So I know. I too am a player. Tom.
Can darkness be cast on not a creature?
Yeah, it's because the vehicle.
A point.
So-
So I would say a point that you choose within duration, centered on. The darkness spreads from a point centered upon you choose. Horrible. Magical darkness spreads from a point that you choose within range. 15-foot radius. Sorry, 15-foot radius sphere.
Oh, that's interesting.
That does, yeah. So it's essentially just dark inside the car. If the point you choose is an object you are holding or isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from that object and moves with it.
Yeah.
So I want to fuck around and find out. Can I move anywhere on like the 3x3 square from the car?
I would
Like,
say,
you
I would say,
can-
like, I would say, like, you can hang on to like, like a bin man, like, hang on to like a pole on the side or something to like throw shit. Like, like open up a door and kick it open to hang out. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
would
'cause
that
I
be
kinda wanna,
15
like-
feet away.
I kind of want to hang out on like this square.
Yeah, I'd see that. Based on the mechanics of a 3x3 token, a 3x3 token is, I think it's like 20 foot or something.
15 foot, 15 foot.
So
3x3.
the darkness would just envelop everything on the inside of the vehicle, but everything on the outside would still be fine, so you could just pass in and out of it. If anything, I've actually made it harder for me to target yous.
It's a 50-foot square where the 15 foot is the radius, not the cross section. So it is 30-foot cross section.
Oh.
The car is 15 is a 7.5-foot cross section.
Yeah, then I guess yous are just a ball of darkness flying through. Can you tell I failed math?
So I want to jump off on the back here.
You want a Hail Mary swan dive onto another vehicle?
No! I'm gonna jump off, cast a lightning bolt through the 2 cars I can see, then use tempestuous magic to fly back to the car.
What the fuck?
Basically use the lightning bolt as recoil to get back in on the car.
That's insane.
I love it.
Well, part of me wants to say that's not quite how the physics of it would work. The other part of me says shoot your shot.
It does, because seeing as it is within 6 seconds, the relative...
I'm telling you to do it.
Okay. Firstly, Ruby, I mean, I'm in favor of you trying it. But also
I'm not stopping you.
The car is continuously moving at the moment at 70 feet per 6 seconds.
Well, the air resistance isn't that high, and my relative speed is still pretty high. So, like, if I jump out and immediately poof and then push back, it should be fast enough. And seeing as I control wind around me, I would be able to control the wind resistance around me, basically, and not get wind resistant. If we want to get into like the magical. Anyway, DM said yes. So it's gonna go poof.
Yes.
Instead of rolling damage, I'm gonna destructive wrath it.
Do my own internal math here real quick.
Actually, that'd be I don't want to use this one.
So what exactly are you doing here? Are you just turning it to max power?
Yes. So that is 6 times 9, which is 54 damage on both cars.
If they fail their saves.
Correct. Yes.
Does that hit everyone inside the car as well? Since
No, because we didn't get hit by the lightning bolt either. So I'm assuming it's just both cars.
Both cars, yep. It's your class is cover in the vehicle. So these guys will go ahead and roll their dex saves. The Demon Grinder, the big one. So you said the damage was how much? 56?
54.
54. 27 so 27 is half. Which is this one. Roll a d20 for me.
That's a d12.
9, cool. And do you know what's really funny to think about?
What?
Cargo boom. You just and it's after a minute you just
Huh.
Does the car explode?
I'm flavouring it. Car exploded. Ruby, a 9. The car that's already on the back, lagging through, is now. Well, you have no idea. You're so far away, but it's not going to impact you in the slightest. But weapon malfunction. Except the necromancer's kind of the weapon right now. And she's a person. But as you back into the darkness from whence you came. Then anything else with your turn?
I tell the rest of the party, one of the cars has been taken care of. How does it affect the creatures that were inside of it? Because those tokens are still there.
Well, that's why I asked if it exploded, because if it explodes, then, well, explosion damage.
Yep. And I'm checking for that just now because there's got to be some damage if the vehicle goes bang, right? You got to think about that for a moment. 2 harpoons. Them.
Ruby, love you.
If need be, I'd just roll a ton of d6s. Armor class, mishaps, actions, rules, magical elements, creature cargo, ammo, ability scores, yada yada yada. Next one over should give me something. Repairs, vehicle exhaustion. Vehicle exhaustion, come again?
I was being very giddy about my dumb move that absolutely worked out.
Really
nice.
You know, I never noticed it until now, but none of these stat blocks actually say that the vehicles can't be exhausted. Let's see here. Bam, 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 bam.
No, they can. What the fuck?
Okay.
I mean, they are powered by souls. I suppose the soul can make sense.
I'll go ahead and do this. They can't save from this damage in any way, shape, or form because they're inside the explosion. So they will all take a 66 worth of damage. It's a nice simple explosion, and they're basically fucked at this point. They can't catch up to you. They're just there for the sake of it at this point. they can't fucking get to you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, Ribby, you doing anything else? That's action, bonus action.
No, that's all I can do.
Tom?
Did you say that trying to fix the vehicle is a strength check or an athletics check?
Strength check specific.
Yeah, I will reiterate how bullshit that is. What's the point in having athletics as a skill if you can't use it? So I am going to ready a shot that if I can see anything, I will try and shoot at something, either the undead vehicle or if I can see a creature driving it. What that one?
You're surrounded in magical darkness.
Yeah, ready in action if it goes. Because
Cool.
Corby can't do anything else. Because I can't use my athletics ability that I am proficient in. I use a strength.
I'll double check it here as well. I see where you're coming from entirely, and they did give some people have gaslit it to say, oh, it's entirely based on your upper body strength. DC.
No, it's alright. Alright.
That's right.
And I would like Opal to tell us what she saw in the moment that she got out of the darkness.
It'll be boom, big bada boom.
Got one boom!
So Tom holding an action. Smiles, what are you doing?
Could you just fill me in again very quickly on what happened prior to me joining?
So end of last session, you drove away from Mahadi's after finding out that he sold Lulu. You just get hit with a lightning bolt. Car took some damage. Beginning of this session, you see these 3 vehicles were coming towards you. You could kind of make out everything that was in them. Decided, fuck it, we ball, and decided to try and take them in vehicular combat. You've then been hit with a magic missile, you've fired off some spike growths. You spoke to the woman and said, we know where Smile of the Defiler is, and she was like, he's been taken care of, use her next.
Giddy, the damage to the car, could you tell me what exactly it is? The thing I'm getting at is, can it be fixed?
It can be fixed, all damage can be fixed. It's a crack in the engine. I know, one of those things that you can't really fix IRL, but you can fix it here apparently.
Could mending fix it?
Isn't that a minute cast time?
That's fair. I always forget that about mending. Cool. So I can't see anything, right?
You're in magical darkness, but what you see right now is what you remember seeing, except this one at the back is getting further and further away.
Well, we also slowed down, right? We have now 70 speed.
No, Rupert just hasn't moved yet.
Okay.
I need, for every one of my abilities, I need to see someone. This shit sucks. I'm gonna ready in action. Gonna very quickly question out of character. If the darkness is gone, can we see drivers or people inside of the cars?
Yes, when the darkness is gone, you can see like the drivers and the people in there. Yeah.
Okay, another out of character. That woman is the head honcho right now.
Pretty much, you gathered that much.
Alright. I'm gonna ready in action as well.
But trying to attack them in the car, they do get a lot of cover, drivers and stuff like that.
Yeah, 3/4 cover.
That's fine by me, mate. Ready in action. If the darkness dissipates, gonna fire off 6 of these uses at the woman in the car.
Okay, I'm just checking there as well. 120 foot.
Well,
Yep, that's it.
luckily cover doesn't Don't quite matter with magic missile.
Goddamn right. Then,
And hopefully that makes her at least drive into fucking tree, I guess. And I'm not sure if this has the same rules as holding an action to cast a spell, since it's holding an action to use an item. Whereas if it doesn't activate, it's lost. Looking at Tom and you questioningly.
I think because the use is technically a stored spell, I think it runs the same.
Okay. Well, you know,
That's right. Understand.
we'll see what happens. But thank you.
First of all,
That's what I'd like to do.
Yes.
what are you thinking?
The only issue is that a lot of my spells and stuff require me to see things, so I might just have to prepare
Did you
something.
beat through magical darkness?
No.
That's the one thing that I know.
Oh, you don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have Devil Sight.
True devil though.
God damn it. I'm gonna start a drinking game, or like something stupid like that, where every single time someone's racist to Farcival, you like take a shot, and then by the end of the session, you're dead. Damn.
Wait, the person
I'm gonna,
was
gonna
racist
ask you. I'm gonna ask you a
Farcival?
question. Did I give you the names of these people?
No.
No.
Nope.
Which would be really useful, actually.
I feel I may have given the names. A rough description when you spoke with the horned devil.
No, but, well, I remember when we spoke to Smiler, he described his previous companions, and she was one of them, a woman in white.
Didn't give her name, didn't you not?
No, but that would have been really useful.
Oh yeah, no, it would have been really useful for the thing I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
So it's a woman in white, a horned devil with no wings, and a chain devil with like a crown or cloak or something like that. I think we've met the horned devil as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are. So, holding an action or doing something? What's your plan here?
I mean, I'll have to hold an action. I don't have anything else to do. Everything else is being able to see. Pretty reliant, so I'll hold an action. Yeah.
And Rupert will choose to dodge for everyone's safety. And as it were, Yep.
So how far is this car behind us now?
So that one will dash, full dash, to kind of come back to within its range. Now that there's a new driver in there, it'll come up a little.
We don't know that for sure, do we?
You don't know this moving for sure, but out of character, I'm just letting you know in that regard that what's happening.
Yeah, I was actually waiting earlier for my turn, but I...
Oh, sorry. Oh, by all means, on you go. Like I said, it's kind of loose here right now, so I forgot about you. I apologize, hon.
I was thinking of doing something else, but since what I wanted to do is not really possible anymore, I will just use the harpoon
Okay.
on the car next to us. Just on the car itself, not on anyone in particular.
Alright, you are looking to rock that with disadvantage then, because you can't really see them. You're firing off into the... Yep. I didn't realize that it didn't roll on it. A 15 will miss, sadly.
Yep.
Then we move over to the grinder once more.
Oh, I love grinders. My favorite app.
Is it the one for sandwiches that you like? That's my favourite version.
No, it's the one for big hulky men.
Is that a version of BLT?
Is that like a gym app or something?
I mean, we'll get you a workout.
Oh, why did I do that? Why did I turn into Goofy? Oh shit.
That reminds me of my favorite joke. Mickey goes to the divorce lawyer. And the lawyer says, you're not allowed to divorce Minnie just because she's a little weird. Mickey says, that's not what I said. I said she was fucking goofy.
Stop it.
That's a fucking classic. It's a fucking classic.
Yeah.
You know, fun fact, she really can't do too much either herself. I've put myself in a pickle.
Who put on the darkness, by the way?
Mezzalon.
One of the,
Right.
Oh, this guy on the right, yeah.
This one here will, in fact, come in. I read this rule. We're constantly learning new things. I fucking love new mechanics. Anybody ever seen, like, you know... Anybody ever seen, like, police chasers?
Are they gonna try to pit us?
I'm looking at the ruling. Let's see. When the machine crashes into something that it could reasonably damage, such as an iron wall, the fuck? Okay, okay. Right.
Can a vehicle grapple another vehicle?
Yes, that's what your thing's for. So, this is where shit's gonna get really fun. This vehicle's gonna move up. They're basically gonna be rightly in line with you. I am going to ask specifically for a dex save from the car.
A dex save?
From the car. Okay. So, sweet. As it tries to crash into you, but you just kind of feel it right up close next to you. You hear the like sparks as they are essentially grinding into each other. It's a fun and
Talk
weird one.
about grinder, am I right?
That point there.
Ruby, why did you roll with Patron Greg instead of Peta?
Same vehicle.
Same vehicle, yeah.
Isn't Patron Greg the other vehicle?
The token is named Peta, the vehicle is called a Patron Greg. So it shows up in initiative on the same name as well. Also, didn't the demon grinder get a... Oh yeah, no, it did get a
Can't do anything.
malfunction, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they got the malfunction.
Yeah, their malfunction was
Weapon.
their weapon. So this one here, it's coming up. At that point there, things get real fun, real weird, as you start to see again. No, I don't want to roll a con save. I want to end concentration. Stop rolling con saves!
Uh-oh.
And shit gets visible. There were held actions to fire off.
Yay!
What were our held actions again?
So I was shooting the driver of the demon glider.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was just gonna fire off, like, Eldritch Blast again.
Will miss. Your Eldritch Blast was being held against what?
I was gonna shoot the, this vehicle here.
The vehicle specifically.
Yeah, that's what I did last time.
And Gark, your 45 was at the vehicle or the person? You're muted, by the way, mate.
The woman that said had been taken care of for coming for you.
Kill suit. When Eldritch Blast goes off, the harpoons you kind of see and just instantly throw. You watch it over. You watch it. Eldritch Blast smacks out towards. It was this vehicle again. Was it this vehicle? I'm so sorry.
The gold one.
The gold one. Cool. As it fires off untowards there, and then. Yeah, that was everything. What did I think? Yeah, the harpoon over. The magic missiles smack a bitch. And Farcival fires up an Eldritch Blast. At that point there... shit's about to get real weird and fun. One of the creatures here will dismount onto the roof of the vehicle. and will try his fucking hardest to grab onto yours.
Org.
Let's see.
I think
Flat
you should back
20.
up.
So he, I say flat is a natural 16 for 20. He will hold onto the side of your vehicle and start looking around. He's all gauging what's going on. Other ones.
So just to be safe, the woman survived
Yes.
the Gatling gun of.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fucking.
And one of our
Wait,
boys.
hold on. Could you elaborate on that last part? The confident. Oh yeah. What do you mean by
After
that?
level 8 spell, Gark.
Well, I
I
wasn't
didn't mean to
here
say.
for-
I didn't mean to say that confident. I was like, oh yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, she cast a level 8 spell.
Oh, she upcast a level 1 spell to level 8. Semantics count.
Shit.
This one here. Oh, that's a creature. Well, it will. One of the boys on here will throw a little harpoon at yourselves. 12 it will miss. We move over to Patron Greg. You got a Yugoloth. Is that what they're called?
Are these
Mesoloth.
things-
No, Yugoloth is
These
fiend.
things, these things are not undead, right?
No.
They're from Gehenna.
Is everyone inside this vehicle within a 30-foot range of me?
I'd say mostly, yeah.
Okay, then I want to use this in combination with this.
Damn, son. So, you are DC 15, and it's a Wiz save, con save?
Blah, 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 blah. Wisdom saving throw, yes.
Okay, I'm checking here. 6 flat. So I'm just gonna go bottom and round, okay? So
Yeah, sure.
Zigzag.
Was
There we
one
go.
of those the driver?
no. However,
so only
on the
one
up
side.
hand, there's a driver and a passenger and no one on weapons.
Yeah. And then I also want to target Rupert.
These were flat rolls, by the way, just for your own.
Yeah. Then I want to target Rupert and do very vile things to him.
What?
We all want to do veil things to Rupert. You've got to be more specific.
No.
Healing word. Oh, that is veil. Taking the man's one
Roosevelt already
job from him.
He's already sold a soul. He can only do so much now.
You give him a little healing word. I don't know. You tell him he looks good or something, and he's like, "Woo!" Did anything
I
else?
already did that last session.
Well, now he's got a boost in confidence.
Yeah, last session he was just suspicious.
Action, bonus action. I think that was Corby that was suspicious because you guided him. Speaking of Corby,
I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on the zombie. Is it a zombie or ghoul or undead driver?
undead girl, yes.
And then seeing my thing that the harpoon missed, I'm going to get my bow out and shoot at the driver. These.
Yeah, it's the driver of the grinder. Yeah,
Yeah, the undead
Yep.
one.
he's marked, ready for you.
First shot.
25 will hit. 25,
Nice.
9, 12. Still standing.
And I'll add an extra d6 to that, and the hunter. Did you include the hunter's mark as well?
Yeah, so 9, then 3 for 12 was your first. He's still standing.
Yep, and I'll add a d6 for the raven's damage. Hey, rolling well for that. And then second attack misses.
So it takes a total of 13 damage.
Yep.
He rocks back and is kind of driving. Don't ask me the logistics of how they've managed to train these things to drive, but they're driving, and he doesn't look too good all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Opal.
So, force spell like Shatter, would it only hit the?
You read my mind. We're on the same wavelength.
I think Shatter specifies creatures that can hear it within range. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shatter, painfully intense erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature within that range would. So the creature, since they can hear it, based on the flavor, the creatures in the vehicle would also have to roll saves.
It also says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage, so I don't know if that would apply.
I
says,
think that Warded will just destroy like rocks and everything. And for spell's sake, the vehicle is classed as a creature.
Yeah.
It says a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw, so...
The only thing magical about the vehicles, it states, is their weapons. All of them state magical weapons. So
if we're like assuming that we're counting the vehicles as a creature, then it should work.
And it should have disadvantage because it's made out of metal.
Infernal iron is technically metal. So if you wanna
Ruby in the same wavelength.
You wanna rock it and pop it, you can.
That's basically the question. Do we want to keep the bitch alive and interrogate her or kill her?
I would prefer to keep her alive just to know things because information is power at this point.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, an 8th level spell.
And if we're lucky, maybe we can repair the car and take it.
If this is being asked around, Smiles is very towards probably getting rid of her. Because if she can cast 8th level spells, I'm not very confident then we can keep her chained up and being able to interrogate her.
You can keep anyone chained up if they're about to kill, if they're about to die.
What the fuck?
And I would also recommend for Rupert to drive in this direction.
So put the brakes on.
Then... What?
Slow it into reverse.
No, just slow down.
No, just go towards the side because this car can't pass through this one. Which means that this creature that is hanging on will either have to let go of ours, or will not be standing on top of this one anymore.
Well, he's part of your vehicle now.
Okay, fair enough.
He's just going to take his turn on the other vehicle's initiative order because he's technically from that vehicle.
I was kind of hoping that he'd be attached to his own vehicle, so if we drove away really fast, he'd just get torn in half.
Doesn't he not wear a seatbelt? I say after I jumped off my own car.
Hello, Meg. So yeah, if you just want to rock off, by all means, I'll roll the
I say we instruct Rupert to create some distance. Like drive away, either like brake or turn to the left. Because we are all ranged characters, right? We all have ranged stuff, yeah.
So yeah. Rupert will
so towards here.
I'd say like more here, but yeah. Like yank it left and push the brake.
He
but
will.
We are going in this direction.
Teriyaki boys, just.
Wait, what direction are we moving in? Are we moving?
He's
this
backwards.
Towards
like you said.
Here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You forget because clearly you don't drive. A car can't be doing 100 miles an hour and then just instantly be slammed into reverse. Like that's how you fuck your gearbox.
I thought we were heading north. I thought we were heading north, and then he could just brake, so he would move south.
You can do the 180 reverse president trick thing.
Yeah, you can actually make it immediately turn.
Anytime I tried it, my gearbox shat the bed.
Well, that's
because you're not an experienced driver. That shit looks in fucking insane. Wait, let me try and see if I can find it.
So he will...
Anyway, do we delete the second car?
The other one, the one that was destroyed, I've deleted that token, yeah.
No, I mean, like, do we delete the other car? Not the demon grinder, but the other one. Like, do we just delete it, or do we...
You do you. What does Opal want to do?
Yeah, what's Opal want to do?
I'm asking to the group, like, do we remove that car? Because I can make it go away, but I could also try to make the demon grinder weaker, or make, good amount of damage.
Fine if it went boom.
Just whatever damage you can deal to everything or anything, yeah, I think is good.
This is the best GIF I could find.
I would prefer to keep the woman alive.
Are we gonna do rock paper scissors while fleeing from a life or death situation?
You know what? If you want to do rock, paper, scissors, you're rolling d20s. So all the
There's
creatures
only
in
3
here-
options. It should be a D3.
Let's see.
Wait, what's the third? We let her live, we kill her, or we don't live at all.
Fuck. Can I not reroll damage?
No,
anymore?
with this one, no, you need to manually roll the damage. Again, fucky shitty shit. But wait till I've done my stuff first here. Your DCK.
There we go.
So it takes 13 damage as opposed.
17. I've rerolled the 1, and the 4. So the new damage becomes 17.
Okay. So then the car takes
Disadvantage on the save.
17.
Nice.
Top Mesoloth takes 17. And one of the bottom Mesoloths takes 17. And the other one takes 8. You hear these shattering noises. Watches the card starts to vibrate in HD like it's the fucking Hurt Locker. Oh, that's 17, so that's still under threshold.
Yeah, but how good is the car looking?
Seen better days, but it's still relatively functional.
It's not in pristine condition anymore, like it was when it first drove.
Yeah,
onto
it's got about 1,000 miles on the clock.
For long.
Did you just say not for long?
Yeah.
Done the same thing, same DC, cool. Just 5d8, smashing.
Wow, really have to one-up me, huh? I see how it is.
I only have 1 level for my spell slot.
Concentration throw for the vehicle.
No, I get it. You have to be better than me. I get it, understand.
Oh my fucking god, no way!
What?
All 3 of the Mesoloths rolled nat 20s.
No fucking way.
No.
Yes!
No.
My life's a fucking nightmare.
Ah, that's what you get for one-upping me, huh?
Ah!
I still take half damage.
I'm gonna kill myself.
The odds are not in our favor.
That is so fucking rigged.
My life sucks.
So they take half, right?
Yeah, I don't know what to say, Bar. I'm sorry.
My life sucks.
I think it's cool. This is the coolest fights we've had so far.
Yeah.
You done anything else with your turn, Farcible?
I have, in this fucking economy, I don't have any more actions left.
There's
Okay.
still a dude on our car, by the way.
Yeah, he takes a turn on the Tormentor. So let's see, Smiles, you done anything? Or have you done anything?
If you hit him with
My
the
held
PD
action went
left,
off.
Your held
of,
action, so
magic
you've-
missiles.
So you've still got your turn, because your held action is just your reaction.
Right. Well,
If you make that guy
the
prone,
woman,
you fall off
the
car.
woman is a driver, right?
No, she's a
No,
passenger
the-
princess.
Oh, for real?
That sounded like there was going to be a very strong implication.
The damaged ghoul is the driver.
There's
Okay.
also still a guy on our car, by the way. Just
In that case, I will. I don't really have any damage things. This fucking sucks. I will dissonant whispers. Wait, how far away are they? Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, that's within range. I'm gonna cast dissonant whispers on the ghoul.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. This will be fun. Meets it, beats it. Which is surprising to me as well. He takes.
Well, can you fight? Like honestly, like in real life, can you fight? Because one day I am gonna visit you in Scotland.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, I'm not. I'm a hater. In that case, I will.
It does take 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
dude.
it done something. It just doesn't do the other. It doesn't do the other dumb stuff.
So happy. Was Corby shooting with a bow or?
Corby.
Yes, because I missed with the harpoon, so I took my bow out.
All right, cool. I'd like to put my hand on Kirby and just go. I'm sure you can kill that driver and be the best of me. And I'll just do this. And I will like to point out that I have this ability as well.
But inspiration that you can roll.
To the damage roll.
Okay, so Corby can add that to the damage.
Yes. Or to the attack roll, whichever suits his fancy.
Nice.
Thank you.
This will be mine.
Rupert bonus action will make the car dodge. I don't believe I've missed anybody. So, rolling round to the grinder. It is, so I will say just for your own safety, whilst it was still technically 60 foot out of range, but still within range, it just isn't that close, I would say. It will get that close if your engine keeps petering. But, as we are doing that, now that she can see... Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Also, keep in mind that Rupert is actually sitting in the front, so he would be pretty hard to see from the back.
so I'm just gonna do this in like alphabetical order. So names in alphabetical order is Opal,
Really? The O is the first one?
third.
Not Flora.
Okay.
Oh.
Opal, I'm gonna ask you for a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god, I saw that concentration. I saw that.
We all saw that.
Charisma saving throw. You just asked the charisma caster to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma caster just beat it. And
Good. Yeah.
all this guy can do is drive.
Vroom vroom, motherfucker.
Tormentor in this one here, the driver will take a dashing action to skirt round, get range. Mezzaloths are great because they can't do fucking anything. They are identify because we've got any identify shit apparently. Sure. Yeah,
Are these-
two of them are going to throw tridents at the car and hope for the best. I think within 60 foot. I need to ask that. Yeah, within 60 foot. They're going to throw Dos Tridentos. 21 for 5 to the car.
Is that a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Cool.
20, and it was a nat 20 down to a 14. And then up to a 21. That gives you an idea. They're plus hit. And then it was a 2 and a 6. So 21, you've got to check your vehicle's own So it just takes a 5 damage, and then just to really add insult to injury, this guy's now technically out of tridents. The guy who's on your vehicle, however, is a different story.
Are these vehicles like dripping oil or anything since they're damaged, or?
Yeah, I'd say like a lot of them are like the one over here is kicking up some amount of smoke.
So I have a question for the team. Does anyone have fire damage?
No, I'm in hell. I didn't really thought that was needed.
I didn't pack the
sucks.
tinderbox.
I think I might.
I could get fire damage if we need to. Why?
Well, I was thinking about igniting it. Or
Igniting
like
what?
gasoline, or not, I guess not gasoline because it runs on soul coins, but anything that might be flammable, a liquid that's coming out of the vehicles.
So, the speed that you're going at means this will only go once. So I need a con save from everyone in the car.
Oh, fun.
Are you doing Stink Cloud again?
Stink Cloud? Oh, that's a different spell. You're thinking Stinking Cloud, the one that makes you hold your action coughing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's in Cloud Kill. Right?
Another Cloud Kill.
I don't happen to have inspiration, do I? For being such a good little boy.
You just like tempting fate to see? Because again, I can't stress enough how you threatened me with violence, and like that makes me really scared.
I'm about to make you even more scared if you say no.
Man, the fact that the DC was 11, Gark. I don't believe you have any of that, sadly. Do not believe. So, anybody get anything against poison?
Is it a breeding thing? I have resistance.
This says when you enter, doesn't say you got to breathe, so Opal's got resistance regardless. Cool. So Opal will take essentially quarter damage here. So Opal, you take 7 points of damage.
Yay. That puts me at...
I just randomly rolled the number the way it should be, rather than casting a spell for the sake of it. Anybody that rolled higher than 11, so Corby, Flora, I need Farcible, and Rupert will also roll a con save as well. Rupert got a 16. Okay, so Rupert, Flora will take 14. Rupert will take 14. That'll probably be for your spike growth. And Opal's already done that. Everybody else takes 29 points of poison.
Right.
And then the cloud just as you're going considerably faster than that cloud can travel.
Does it take damage as well or not? Is it
Uh,
immune?
It's immune.
Yeah.
I feel we'd have picked that
Makes
up in the
sense.
last fight, but just be
Well,
can't
Kept
remember.
casting it on us, and I can't remember them being right next to us all the time, but maybe. Yeah.
Either best
Talking
one for
about immune.
Yeah.
But first of all, wanted to do something with fire, but the vehicle, or at least ours, is immune to fire damage, which means that probably the other vehicles are also immune to fire damage.
Well, user up. I'm going to take this in a written down. I'm going to go with Smiles first and foremost. So, Gark action, bonus action. You're muted if you're saying anything. Okay,
Dad from blood loss.
then we'll just quickly roll it over to Flora.
I think I have something here. if I can find where it is exactly. Ah, yes. I use this bonus action
Yeah.
against the
Mezzaloth that's hanging
whatever
on.
that yeah, this one here. I just want to push it off. And hopefully it can be driven over by the demon grinder.
I'll roll that again, so I'll say, I'll double check this to be safe. I want to keep a consistent ruling throughout, because I have a habit of being completely inconsistent by accident. I'll go up and up and up. It was flat, so we'll keep flat. A natural 15.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will lean over within the car and try to melee attack it.
Yeah.
But I have something better than my Morning Star. I have claws.
You have claws. Primal Savagery,
Yes.
an 18 for 10 will hit, slashing... No, acid. Okay. Sweet. Then anything else for your turn?
That's action, bonus action. I don't have anything else. So yeah, that's my turn.
So you kind of push towards it, you watch that hangs on, and you immediately come out and slash. You watch as the acid just seems to... The creature just kind of looks at you and just licks the acid, laughing. You hit. You made solid contact, but he does not give a fuck. Corby.
Can I see the woman to shoot at her?
I would say you can see the woman to shoot at her, yeah. For her,
I would like to try and shoot her.
Of course, by all means. 16 for 9.
I would like to use my bardic inspiration to add a d8 to that.
Roll a d8 to what part?
The attack.
Okay. I was going to say, do you have your...
Doesn't
move
mark
your
on the
hunter's
ghoul,
mark?
not on her.
I was going to say if you've moved it, but no.
Can't until he dies.
Okay, then a
17 to hit.
hits.
Okay, so it does 9 damage, and I would like her to make a DC 13 strength check as my ravens try and pull her out through the window.
Strength check.
Strength save, sorry. Just get the feature up there. Oh no, that's this one.
You guys are horrible people. She is ripped from the vehicle.
Nice.
In front of it.
Directly in front of it. She then needs to make another. She technically need to make a dex save. I think her dex is basically dex is cool. I'll just do my standard. She does not fall prone, but because she's in front of a speeding vehicle, she still would technically. Oh, you guys are evil, and I'm loving every second of it.
Actually, there's still something I can do on my turn.
Yeah.
This here.
Blessed strikes 1d8 radiant damage. Yes, 7 on the Mezzaloth, I believe. The girlfriend picks the times to phone us. She really does. So takes 7 on the radiant, and then we throw over to her. She's ripped out. Gark, don't worry. She has the calendar. It's in our shared calendar. God. Let's see. So creature's already prone. So gonna make a dexterity save. Doesn't fall prone for the first fall. Technically speaking, because it would be moving through her. She makes a second one, which is a natural 10 plus 2. I believe that's what she had. Plus 2, so she's fine. So she doesn't get ripped up. Oh. Just answer and leave me talking to the dog, really? Oh my god. She doesn't fall prone, give her a little second. I'll let her see the dog because she's decided to go to Dartford. Take 5. Discuss. Hello, hi. So, this is basically one of the two adverts you're going to see for a while, because the other one's still in some other videos. Anyway, once again, we are on Coffee, and we are on Patreon. Link up here, down below. There is some stuff now on the Patreon as well, some maps for a game coming up, as well as some resources that I've made as well for our games that I am running. That's in use as well as that, those maps are also available on Patreon and such as well. Then, we are still partnered once again with the great guys over at Adventure On. Yes, if you want to play a game, you know, be it just a play-by-post or a quick one-shot, you know, no strings attached, by all means, jump over to Adventure On, the link's in the description. Great server, excellent guys, you may even find a game run by myself. So we can do the apparel change, we've had a quick update, so here is your update. Firstly, on Mondays at 8 PM CEST, that's 7 PM GMT, 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST, there is the Dragonlance game. On Tuesdays, at the same time, we have Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. On Thursdays, we now have Vecna Eve of Ruin, where we're homebrewing the first 10 levels, and then we're just going nuts from there with the actual module. Then, every second Saturday, at the same time, we have Phandelver and below the Shattered Obelisk. Yeah, I'd write that down. It's like 10 in the morning. Now, for our live games, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, if you are in the US, that is on a Friday night, and if you're basically anywhere else in the world, it's a Saturday morning. So, if you are in the US, it is 5 PM Pacific, 7 PM Central, 8 PM Eastern. If you're anywhere else in the world, such as myself, that's 1 AM UK GMT, 2 AM Central European Standard Time, and 9 AM Hong Kong time, because Ronan is on that time, so we'll include it for anyone in that time zone. So yeah, that about is everything. Let's get back to it.
We're entertaining ourselves with the ordeal of real estate, so don't worry.
I think Queen's left. He's gone. She
What
just
is-
got bored. She's gone now.
No, I'm here. I was on Twitter.
What is the price of an apartment here in Avernus?
And if
Your soul!
build it yourself, and then we'll see how the real estate agents feel from there. That's how
I
it goes.
think Flora would like a lovely garden.
Through my pen, I'll find it at some point. I'll grab another. Oh, there it is there. Grab another one. But we're in the middle of a turn order. I remember that much. Flora done an
So
action
just
bonus.
The
Action.
lady had just been dragged underneath the.
Dragged underneath
Oh.
the car. She's now not dead because apparently she can just go under the car. Based on
sense.
yeah, Corby.
My
that-
second shot, I'd like to try and shoot the ghoul driver with my second shot.
By all means, pop off. That was you've done action, and then
Just-
10 will miss. Any bonus actions you wish to pull through?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Then let's pick things back up where they were. Action, bonus action, nope. Rupert is driving and dodging. We'll say. Then we'll jump to Smells, because we did start with Smells, and then Smells was AFK and I didn't notice. So, action, bonus action, Smells, what you got? What are you thinking?
I'll give another bardic to Corby. If he didn't, did he use it yet?
Yes.
I used it. Yeah, I used it.
I'll give another Was it a useful bardic?
Used it to
Hit
hit
it
the
with
woman to pull her out of the vehicle.
I'll give another bardic to Corby. It's like, thumbs up. Bad person! You're doing wicked! And I'll look at one of the Mezzaloth and go, you smell like pee-pee! And I'll cast this on him.
Which Mezzaloth?
it's-
That's
That
driver?
one, the closest one. Yeah. 4 damage, wow.
That's. So he takes 2 damage.
Oh,
Why
yes.
even have D6 if you're not going to have
What was that?
anything more than a 2? Why is it even D6 if it's not going to roll over a 2?
Well, you know. It's worth a shot. That'll be all, sir.
Action, bonus action, kill. Push my buttons again. Okay, and then we'll fly
Oh,
ourselves. Yeah.
Sorry, and I'd like to move in between a Mesoloth and whoever might be in danger.
You'd like to move in between them.
Yeah, like become like a living shield, if that's possible. If you know.
Since when is Smiles going in front of danger?
Well, he is technically a frontliner
He's a coward. Last I know.
and a frontliner.
That's new.
So yeah, I will say that you shuffle places with. I'll say you shuffle places with someone in the vehicle to be Mesoloth, you that person.
Well, Flora was doing a melee attack, so it would have been Flora, I guess.
You can be in the back seat. You want to sit in Rupert's knee?
What do you want for Christmas, little kid?
You just get bunch up next to
Wow.
Rupert. It's one of those driving cars. Don't worry. Move over Farcival.
Our discussed plan of me. We're gonna try this again.
Okay. Shatter on the car. Car fails. The creature's
Ooh,
in there.
that's a good roll.
That's one good damage. Creature's
Nice.
in there. So we're gonna go top, left, right. Top, bottom,
Just
left.
not 3 times the natural 20 again.
No. But you do have Mesoloth fail, car fail.
Awesome.
So they will take this. Car goes boom.
Holy shit.
This guy up here passes. He takes half. Half. They then take the explosive additional damage with no save because they were technically inside. So 16. So they all take some mad damage. You watch this. You hear that followed by up. And these Mesoloths are now kind of just left by the wayside as well because, they ain't going to be able to catch up with you.
Can Rupert use his reaction to try to run him over? I feel like he would flick the steering wheel just to hit them,
Yep, no, you can certainly do that in his turn. I'll just theatre on that one there. He has... So he'll do that. These creatures will need to make... So...
Deck save. Are they prone from the explosion?
No, because they were just kind of in it. So it didn't throw them out or anything, it just kind of blows. And they are turned charcoal if they died. So Rupert will go that. I'll give myself 3 d20s on here. Their saves are flat. Oh, thank you very much. Wow!
That's an interesting roll.
It's a very interesting roll.
Ruby,
I made a deal with
Just
Zariel,
not
don't
rolling.
question it.
Someone roll 4d10.
Another 4d10?
So, because every time you
Oh,
run them over, 4d10 for that damage.
It's 3d10.
No, it's 4d10. I'm looking-
On PETA, it's 3d10.
Oh, yep. Then I'll just use 8, 7, and 1 for 16 total damage. Sorry, I'm looking at another one. So this guy.
No, I've rolled 3d10 and I rolled 666 for the damage.
I thought that was 320s. My bad.
No, that's 3d10s.
So then I'll roll 320s real quick for their saves to find out. So 2 of them fail. And 2 of them are gone. The third one, however, not so much. He's still standing. Hasn't taken anything. And just giving it all that as Rupert tries his best, his little drifting 180. So we'll just go like that, call him there. Farcival done an action. What's your bonus action there, if anything?
no, nothing there.
Okay, then we'll move over final Opal.
Oh god, we got another action.
No, you've not been yet.
Have I not been yet?
No, you're last on my list.
Oh, that makes sense.
Try to kill either this guy or the driver.
Yeah, I
say.
was thinking of.
Because keep in mind our secret plan that Scottish did not hear.
Mm-hmm.
What's our
Definitely
secret
work.
plan?
Would definitely work.
Well, it's not so secret. It's just, Scottish didn't hear it, so to him it's secret.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do.
I'll hear it in the recording.
I'm gonna magic missile the driver of the bone crusher. So that is what you call it, 9 damage.
9 damage to this boy here.
Yep.
Really? Just first level?
Yep.
Need 6 hit points. The
Yeah.
vehicle comes to a, pardon the pun, grinding halt. And there's now just the bitch, who would be at this point here.
Well, this one is also alive still.
Those Mesoloths are... they are getting further away with your
Yeah.
movements, so they're just there. But
These are further away, but this one we just
yeah,
left. We missed, right?
yeah. So Opal was in action. Any bonus actions?
Any bonus actions? I'm trying to think. I would tell Rupert to stop the car.
Okay. Rupert will rip on the handbrake. Let me know what you're planning so I know what we can do here.
We were, because we destroyed the cars. We were trying to go back for the bitch.
Okay. Then, the bitch is on the demon grinder at this point here. And now I just need to roll her directly into initiative. So, okay. The grinder can't do anything, it's just going through that way. So, at this point here, Rupert will stop the car. If everybody could do me a favour.
Give us to the mezzo look on our roofs.
Oh yeah, fuck him. Forgot about him.
Who will go before us?
I totally forgot about him. Thank you very much. Why did I make him do that? God. I've done so much. He could have. I'm so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
He could have just teleported into the car the entire time. He has that option. Then it's like, he could fail this. You know what? It was cool. I don't care. It was cool. It was a cinematic experience. We were all there.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Well, he will. Seeing the Smells is getting there, take his little trident, and he will try to stick it into Smiles, DOS times. Smiles, 18 and 24.
18 miss, 24 hit.
24 for 6 piercing. I'll let you rock that all. As he starts jamming that in there for yous.
Not very kind now, is it?
Yous are you still taking action as car, or are you now breaking off individually?
I say we like break the car and then jump all out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, everybody, roll initiative. I've got some... No, like I said, we rolled d20s earlier on, so we can use those numbers if we wish. Plus modifier, or we can go basic and just re-roll. Your guys' choice.
I'm just re-rolling personally.
Yeah.
Smiles, you rolled a nat 1 when I rolled it for you. At the same time, Corby did roll a nat 20. It's up to Corby whether or not he's keeping that nat 20.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, I think I'm alright.
I mean, as Gark says, we've got to keep the roll.
Yeah.
I've got to do it.
That's fucking cruel. Then, in that case,
Guys are not happy with us today.
Rupert will, obviously stay with the vehicle and be your driver just in case. As he's now stopped the vehicle, we roll over. It would be the bitch's turn first and foremost, and then we'll just run our initiative as normal.
Also, maybe you could move this one, this Mesoloth, to somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Yep. No sec. I have an idea here. I'll move this Mesoloth, this singular, right here, right to betwixt it. Roll him in. Of course, he's up top. Why would he not be up top? The bastard.
And the other ones, these 4, would be.
They're too far gone at this point. They were the
like
first car to blow up. Yeah.
Yeah, they would be like around 300 feet behind us,
They've already given up.
or 250 maybe.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually less,
She'll do a thing.
because we slowed down. But whatever.
They would that I would argue that they just not bother a guy. They can only run, so like, you know, fuck sprinting to keep up with yous. She'll do a thing which requires concentration, I believe. Then we move over to the Mesoloth. The Mesoloth kind of get himself up and just start, you know, dusting himself off, thinking he's doing quite good. Sees what's going on, and he will scream something in Infernal. And he will, of course, it's not set up correctly. He will teleport towards yourselves, screaming at yous about his fucking car and how you've destroyed it and how he's going to destroy you, and blood is
There
just
you go.
pouring from this guy. I forgot about this Mesoloth as well, you're right. He'll go an initiative next round, don't worry. My mistake is your opportunity.
Oh, wait, opportunity?
I'm not letting
To-
him take a turn because I forgot about him, so he's doing nothing this round. That's what I
Okay,
mean by opportunity.
Okay. I think, well, I think I've noticed that Primal Savagery does not do anything, or did it just do very little?
Done absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Well, then I do still have it in my hands, so I will swing out my little one.
I'm sorry, I'm really immature. 17 will miss, sadly, so.
Okay. And I think I have some type of bonus action. Yeah. I have bonus action.
Spiritual weapon will also miss, sadly, sir.
Wait, isn't it?
Rolled a 17 both times.
Yeah, but
Your attack modifier on spells is 7, 4 for wisdom, 3 for proficiency.
okay. No, I was mixing it up with a different spell actually.
That's right.
Ah, whatever.
Did I else?
Wait, no, it is you create a floating spectral weapon. Okay, yeah, so it's the weapon stays there, right?
Yeah, you can just move it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
As part of the attack as well.
Okay.
Did it else?
Yeah, that's my turn. I'll let you end it because otherwise.
Corby.
I hope that's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action to move Hunter's Mark onto the lady.
There you go, sir.
That's very respectful of you to call her lady.
15
Yeah.
will hit. I'm not going to tell you intelligence, another 15 will hit, so 10, 18, 2d6.
2d6, 2 for Hunter's Mark, 1 for the Raven.
Yep.
And then
Be
I'm going to
careful not to
use...
kill her.
Sure. And then I'm going to use Miles' Bardic Inspiration as well for damage.
Okay. 19, 29, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34,
Yeah?
37. 37, let's check here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I severely misread a spell. Oh well. 19, 29, 37 points of damage. Just asking for a friend. I don't suppose. I don't suppose those 3d6s there are classed as a. I don't suppose that's classed as a magical spell of first level. She technically did concentration there as well.
What's she concentrating on?
Globe of Invulnerability. There'd be 2 con saves because I have done the damage, so really quickly there.
Yes, it would.
Would it?
If she has Globe of Invulnerability, I wouldn't have been able to put Hunter's Mark onto her.
Okay, so your damage is still hit. So your Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
So your damage then just decreases. So let's say I'll put it back on the 30.
Yeah, so it'd be the first 2d6s. 9. It would not affect her.
Okay, so 10 and then 1d8. So we'll say first concentration save to come in for 1 damage. Because, doing this right. Ability check, save and throw. Natural 19. Second one is a natural. Is a 2 on the dice, natural 2. So Globe of Vulnerability is down. Which I would say you would notice. You would notice as, something immediately changes around her. So I'll still give you like the. So I'll give you 2 deals. So I'll give you the 6 and the 5, because the 5 is for Ravens, the 6 is for Hunter's Mark. Plus the d8, so 6, 5, 16. 16, 20, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So, I'll just do my numbers the old-fashioned way rather than do my math. Takes that. It's no longer concentrating. Takes that. Then 16 as well. So yeah, darling, you've made these con saves and you failed. There we go. Don't know why it's still wanting you to take it off, please. Whoosh! There you go. She watches it goes down and she takes both of these and she's no longer looking any bueno. She's no longer looking bueno, so didn't look very good to begin with, but now she looks like shit.
I think Corby would say you can always surrender.
What's your distance?
I think you'll have to say that a bit louder. She's quite far.
I was gauging the distance myself. I'm like 90 foot.
Oh yeah, he shouts it out, but I'm not going to shout at the moment. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's panting.
Right, I'm back.
What's in it for me?
God, are we making deals again?
Patron Greg, just putters away just now because it's Rupert that's doing shit and that. We move to Opal. He's all here what's being shouted.
Spider. Hold on.
No, it's a Mesoloth.
No, I have a spider on my desk, but it's a little too big for my liking. Wow. Let me quickly take care of this. Oh, fuck. Wasn't a piece of paper.
So
I'm
calm.
assuming-
If there were a giant spider in my desk, you'd just watch me run.
Giant. It's giant. I have had bigger.
Have you now? Dirty slag.
Yes.
Could we
But it's
hear
like- It's like medium sized.
That's
Now I
still
can
too big
see
for
it.
me.
No. When I say medium sized, it's like what, centimeter diameter?
anything bigger than a quarter? I'm going to kill myself.
That's
There are
too big for me.
no
That's a little.
It's a
little
poisonous spiders in Western Europe.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I just don't like it, and now I cannot find them anymore.
We have orb weavers that are like the size of your palm, but like they're chill.
I have had one that was like 5 centimeters across. That one kind of freaked me out.
Any spider
I've
is
lost-
too big.
When we hear like, I don't even know how to say her name, like Fiona, when she goes, "What's in it for me?" Are we able to hear that from the vehicle, or is she like
She's-
too far away in comparison to Corby?
Oh no, she's she's had to project her voice pretty far for it. She's also exacerbated, so you are all kind of hearing that echoing out throughout the wasteland.
Would I be able to like call back to her? Would she be able to hear us from here, or what?
Yeah.
Engage us in. Ursula just sort of like, just stare confusingly. Just, you live. Is that not incentive enough?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's a bit boring as far as deals go, but sure.
It's a bit vanilla.
Well, I've got 2 carters.
Also interesting that the devil is trying to. The devil in our party is trying to make a deal with the human outside.
Did we not calling Fastful as a devil dog now? just out of
I've noticed that I set a trend when I called Fastful Devil Spawn. Not sure if
It's
I'm
devil
proud of
dogs
it.
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
you're the
okay.
reason we're racist.
Good. I'm always a racist in D&D.
No.
Thank God you clarified there.
Oh, sorry.
Here if you didn't.
Opal. Still fucking with the spider?
I cannot see it anymore, so it's out of sight, out of mind.
That is zoophilia. Please don't do that.
Go
How is the Mezzoloth look in front of me looking?
The one up
Something like-
here or the one here?
No, the one directly east.
He ain't good. Like
one,
he's
two,
been in a
three.
car that's blew up and almost been run over. Like he's man.
Like in a number between 1 and 50, how is he looking?
He's looking like he's been in an explosion and almost run over, and hit with 2 shatter spells.
Oh yeah. Can I just start sparking again like he saw me do before I casted Shatter and before I like blew up the other car, and just tell him to move? I try to intimidate him.
Yeah, roll an intimidation.
Intimidation. There we go. Can I have advantage because I blew him up?
Nah, because he wants y'all dead. He still wants y'all dead. Oh wait, he didn't beat that by much. Is he gonna do that? And he's just like kind of walking, little trident in hand, man on a mission or bug on a mission.
I really want to overkill him, but I don't know. That will miss. I want to say I want to use Guiding Bolt, but it won't hit.
We all know guiding bolt.
So- But imagine.
On the off chance that it does hit.
If it looks really silly if I miss. Actually, wait. Can I be?
I mean, it can't always miss, right?
Oh,
Fucking
absolutely,
guided
it can.
bolt.
Trust me.
Yeah, but if you keep using it, you know, at some point.
No,
it-
it's
and it'll be
that is a gambler's paradox.
It's guiding bolt, it always misses. Apart from
In
when
history-
it doesn't.
A history of losing doesn't guarantee a win. To
it's
prevent
worth
any
trying.
issues with missing, I'm just gonna magic missile him.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him all 3, especially with that 4 damage.
So 1, 2. So he takes 4 damage.
6. 3 darts of 2.
So then another 2. Then anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna walk. Ooh, let me grab my grabby thing. I'm gonna walk around him. And then use my bonus action. Like after
Stepped
I
into
cast my
here.
spell.
Oh, sorry, you stepped into here. You can see
Oh,
his
are you
path.
fuck? I was trying to say I'm also gonna use the Pestuous magic, fly past him. Like as I fly past him, magic missile him in the face, and then continue my my way on.
I think the spell
that
needs
is-
to be cast before you can tempestuous magic. It's like I think it needs to have like had its effect.
It is before or
Oh,
after
before or
magic
after?
missile.
Oh, you go there?
Yes. So then this is 20. So then I have another 20. So go here.
Then anything else your turn?
No, there's bonus action movement.
Ripper will tap the gauges in case anybody wants to go for a drive. Pardon me.
You just make sure the car stays warm.
Yeah, just in case. Possible.
I thought we were going to take this one.
Oh.
Actually, wait.
I wasn't here for that, so I have no idea.
Could we ask Rupert to turn the car around and run over the guy in our way?
Yous are all technically in front of the car right now.
No.
We're all standing.
No,
around.
actually no. If he like 180 spins it. So let's say because this is forward, right? Or which way is the car pointing?
This way.
Let me do the math. Let me just do the math. Okay.
He spins around and then runs it over.
This is somehow the
Maybe a
most
little
fun
bit
and
more on
also
this
most
side.
Weirdest rulings of this.
boring fucking.
You see, this was fun and boring.
Yeah, it's like.
Keeps
So
cutting
you
it.
had to listen to our property talk for about 20 minutes while you're gone.
Apologies there. So let's see. Saves.
Hit him again!
And this turn of attempts being. And he
Let's go.
is not prone. He's checking here. And you can see what he's got as well to save. He dies.
Yeah.
Did anything else?
Is
Well,
the other
it's
guy still on the
sorry, it's
roof?
Farcival's turn.
Is the Messalot still on the roof, by the way?
He's technically also off of the vehicle, so like he's, you know, there's kind of like
got
a
up
pit where
when we all
yous are
did.
fighting there. So he's there. He's off the vehicle. So, Farcival, it's your turn.
The Mezzal, so it's just still sitting right there.
Yeah, this Mezzalot's
Where's he?
here next to, like, you know, Flora, you, and Smiles.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to move back, but I might try to eat me alive. Going to.
You move back, he takes a swipe, and you fire off an Eldritch Blast instantly. Sort of rebuttaling retort. So he takes 12. He eats a 12. An 18 for... Yeah, he eats the 18 for 12. And a 17 for 7 upon yourself. As an opportunity.
Did it roll twice or no?
Yeah, no, only once. You need to be a bit slower with this, because it's like, oh, I've not done my previous shit. 15 for 10 will miss you. Boom. Did anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna close this sheet right now. Pull her sheet open to the side so I know what she's doing at all times and keep a track on her. She will shout over once more. And why would you keep me alive? Why not just kill me here?
That's what I'm wondering.
Corby shouts back, information.
Information is power.
What information could I give you? You look as native to
That's up
Avernus.
to you, after all.
To start with, you should lay down your arms.
We'll take a step forth. Oh. Yep, just take a step forth. And then bonus action, come forth some more. Just what you can see in her face, she is exhausted, fatigued. I mean, again, she has been blown up, hit with magic missiles, had shit screamed at, been pulled out of a car, almost been run over on multiple occasions. The fact that she's still standing, smiles.
Oh.
Kill him.
Sorry, my character teleported for a moment. I'll move up to here.
You just went through this. Oh yeah, no, but he has already used this opportunity there.
Wait, is a Mezzaloth there?
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
You also
Oh,
you walked like
there's
right
nothing-
through his space as well.
There's nothing there for me. What the fuck? Whoops.
Things happen, don't worry.
Were we fighting the Mezzaloth?
Farcival took a two Eldritch Blasts at him.
Oh shit! Can I recon that? Let me refresh real
let
quick.
me-
'Cause I didn't see it.
That's right.
Hold on.
I'm
I will
assuming
kiss you in the lips
you want to.
and mouth too.
Hey, I've got the house to myself until Saturday, baby. I was gonna say big boy and baby at the same time,
Big baby, big baby.
but that's just as an insult.
Oh, all right, here we go. Yeah, I'll walk up to the Mezzaloth and just go, well, it's fucked.
20 for 9 hits.
First attack,
There's a spider.
second attack,
22 for 10 will also hit.
bonus action,
A 33 for 7 hits, so yeah, we get a total of 36 damage. 26 damage. Anything else?
alright, and I'll look at the ginger and go, well, you go ahead, finish it, I guess. Finish my little thing.
Oh, this is a Mezzaloth that cast all the spells, by the way.
Oh, so I can't do anything anymore.
He really can't do too much, no.
You can hire
The
it.
best weapon in the game. So
Cloud Kill's gone. Darkness is kind of fucking useless to all of you because he can't see in the darkness either.
keep in mind that the trident can also be thrown. It's a very versatile weapon.
Oh yeah, thrown it with disadvantage. That's the smartest play here.
Yeah, you should throw it at Farcival to finish her off, you know, because he already hit Farcival, so.
Yeah, but like Smiles did just come in here, big dick energy.
Nah, just throw it at Farcival.
Nah,
God damn it.
Smiles looks good. See,
I mean,
18 for 5 and a nat 1, which both miss.
hell yeah.
Gonna
Well, I know.
trying his hardest, still wind-swept Flora Europe.
Well, I think that's oh no, wait, yeah, I have something better here.
At least that we died. Oh, there it is.
Just off in the back, she is fighting this thing.
I whacked him. He seems pulled it over.
Wisdom saving throw. You hear that dong, and he just he will take 18 of that damage. Did anything
I
else?
think Spike's dead.
18 damage and still alive. Okay, well that's my action. I think I have, well, not a spell anymore for bonus action, but I think I still have some other bonus. Bonus action, and I want to push him. Is it for 5 feet? Yeah, then I want to push him over here.
Dibs.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Did anything else your turn?
No, man.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Corby.
Corby will move up to the lady,
Until now, that's
and
bullshit.
I would like to give her a very, very thorough perception look over. Is she carrying any signs of Orcus?
Or perception check. Or investigation, your choice, whichever you feel would be better suited for this moment in time. And Gark
I
probably
think
rolled
he
some
would.
dice.
He would use.
Anchor's Recall.
No, not Kenkin. Yeah, that's the one. He would use his last version of that. Yeah, he's only one left. And yeah, so with advantage, is that all?
$18. No. She doesn't have anything of Orcus on her, but in looking around, she is very much a necromancer by all aspects of it.
Yeah.
And you also, just with that, you do see that she also has strapped to her leg a single dagger, still sheathed.
Corby will look at her and say, "As much as I loathe your kind, the Prince of the Undead means more to me at the moment, and you might have information that can help me find his followers here. I will do my best they don't kill you if you will talk to me honestly about this."
Orcus?
And yeah,
That's a bitch.
She's gonna looks at you and he squints her eyes, like, the fuck? She's very quite confused. Could maybe find some for you? I could try. I'm just here.
Given- more time. Now is not the time. And I will stand there with my bow drawn if she makes any kind of like move to do something. Looking threatening type thing. I'm not readying an action or anything.
Yeah.
I'll sort of imply not now, later, if we survive.
And I will fire us over to Opal right now. He's gonna watch. She's still like a bit iffy on what's going on.
I'm gonna position myself here, so we can't get caught in a cone or any attack. I kind of missed what Corby said, so I'm just gonna keep my eye open and make sure I have my reaction ready for any counter spells if she tries anything. And that's all I'm gonna do.
I would yell to Rupert, or tell Rupert that he should drive over here, like around, like this.
Drive her over, you say? Vroom, 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 vroom.
And we should drive to this side, but like around.
Six of some mad sick drift, handbrake turns, J turns, and all that jazz.
Maybe Rupert can start repairing the car as well.
Good point. Rupert, roll a strength check. Rookie Reggie.
Can I use Flash of Genius?
You know what? I'm glad you asked. There it is. Flash of Genius. Yeah, he'll pop a Flash of Genius on there. Wait, let me check. No, I won't. Sorry. Flash of Genius wouldn't add anything to that. Instead, what he'll do is, shit. Can't find anybody, I'm trying! Farcival.
Hold on. Sorry, anyways. sort of move over and is there anything on her that like I would notice in particular? Like can I like
She has an umbrella made of decaying human flesh and bone.
awesome. Wish I had one of those. That'd be cool.
She's,
In real life, or
This is quite
That's for
obvious
you to
in real
decide.
life.
So like there's no like occultist figure, like occultist symbols or anything besides like anything that I would like first of all would notice in particular.
Just a magical symbol of necromancy. It's like a, a spellcasting focus is a necromantic glyph.
Okay. I mean, I'm just going to sort of keep my distance. She doesn't seem hostile just yet. We discussed using Charm Person on her, but she seems pretty amicable, so for now I'm just gonna sort of lay back and stay a bit, keep my distance, but also stay close to the whole thing going on. But that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Charm Person would still be a good idea.
No, because she will get mad if she realizes.
Yeah, afterwards, after giving us info.
I'm looking at what she can do here for the safety of it. Say.
That
She
suggests
watch.
that she wants to do something.
Duh. Well, she's gonna goes into a little pocket very slowly. Pulls out. I'm just gonna check what the things here. Pulls out a piece of metal, extremely shiny. Looks like it costs a fair amount, shall we say. And take a deep breath and look into it. Smiles.
We don't know what she's doing.
Let me find out real quick. You go keep talking.
Well, can Smiles with his passive perception see immediately what it is, or would I have to make a check for it?
It's a piece of glass, a piece of metal that's very, very, very shiny and probably maybe about the size of this calculator, the size of an iPhone.
Oh,
Which
that is
specific
slightly
model of
Use
concerning.
can. I'll give you Arcana. Arcana check DC is, however, pretty high.
No. Smiles wouldn't. Oh.
Ja? Is dat lekker? Hoe ben je? Hoe laat moet ik je roepen? Hoe laat word je wakker? 7 uur?
I think they're speaking French.
That's Dutch.
I don't know
Yeah.
the difference.
One is not from France. Hope this helps.
Thanks.
Wait. French is from France?
No,
Fucking French.
Aren't
hell.
you dark? You should think that it's from Canada.
it's from hell.
New Orleans for
I forgot Dutch had a language. I don't even lie. Like I forgot that the Netherlands had their own language. I don't even lie.
Yeah. It's not often that we speak it.
Opal, you can make the
Mostly we
Arcana
speak-
check as well. I was just checking to see if it was
Mostly
on.
we speak it when we're drunk.
Waarom zou je nou weer Nederlands willen spreken?
What?
Wat?
I don't know. I don't know what you said.
Waarom zou je nou weer Nederlands willen spreken? Wie doet dat nou?
I heard Nederlands.
Don't know what she's saying
That
at
was
all.
it. I don't know
Speak
either.
European.
I know Dutch and
Yeah.
even I didn't understand, or barely.
Waarom zou je nou Nederlands willen spreken? Wie doet dat nou?
You know what the worst part is? If someone who speaks Dutch watches this, you could be saying fucking anything, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah.
He's talking about speaking properly or something.
Oh.
I'm not super sure. Whatever. I'm not very good. I like to bonus action.
Here.
That was. There we go. Oh God. I don't think
17
that
for
hits.
9 will miss.
Yeah.
Making a bonus
And
action.
yeah, bonus action attack. Or can you only do that if you made an attack?
Not to my
I think
knowledge, I just found it a bit weird because you'd offhand attacked. Because it's bonus action as an offhand attack, you'd done that with the dagger.
Oh
Which
shit!
would still
Oh,
sit around it. Modifiers I think are the same. 'Cause it's a +1 dagger and it's using
Yeah.
your deck. So regardless, it's a miss.
Offhand does have to be made after a normal attack, though.
Oh, all right. Well, I won't be attacking it. I'll look at the woman, the necromancer, and I'll just go. Honestly, Chief, you should just tell us everything that we want to know from you, truthfully. And I'll cast this.
Suggestion. Ooh, like it.
That's a suggestion. If she succeeds.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that's what I figured. They haven't. Not a single creature has failed one of my saving throws.
I'm rolling good tonight.
Ginger, you can probably take care of this. Let me just. I'll speak to the adult.
I'll walk over yonder for next turn.
Nezelot is standing there like, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, that's what bugs do.
Realizing that the party's over here, Nezeloth will come to behind you.
Back up, personal space.
Well, he just left me alone.
I totally forgot he could move. I don't know why I've done this at this point. Oh, I'm such a... Don't worry. Just...
Well, since everyone's doing it, I guess.
Guess I'll teleport as well then.
Yeah. Yeah, over there.
What are you in terms of your season, by the way?
This here,
Ginger.
which means he is
Sure.
DC 15 Wisdom or Charmed.
AC 15 Wisdom or Charmed. Here we go. I'd say natural 17.
Aw, can
means,
we keep it as a pet?
That means me and the other one as well, right?
Immediate after turn face it. Up to 2 creatures. So up to implies that he can pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
unless he
it's
wants to
electric,
charm
right?
you.
Can we, like, make it our pet and then feed it to the bag of devouring?
I also selected Farcival. Farcival also has to make a Wisdom save or be charmed.
Farcival!
Oh, that's all. I'm awesome at wisdom saves, trust.
Okay.
Flora's having a
Oh.
hard time making friends over here.
No one likes me, or no
I'm
one
a
likes
friend.
Flora.
I'm her little friend.
Sure. Well,
You're the one she doesn't want by the sounds of it.
on the Mezzalot, not on Farcival.
You gonna what, sorry?
Not on Farcival, it's on the Mezzalot.
You're just gonna come in with the Morning Star and start to bash this fucker's head clean in.
It hurts me that you had to clarify.
Just checking.
I mean, it's always valuable, right?
You, and he takes it like a champ.
Okay, well, then does he also take this like a champ?
An additional 1d8 for 3. I mean, he takes it like a champ, but the champ ain't standing much longer.
And well, that's my turn,
Okay.
I believe. Well,
Curve.
technically I still have my movement, but I'll leave that for another another time.
Kirby.
With the metal she took out, is she actually paying attention to us, or is she focusing on that as if she's concentrating on that type thing?
We should knock
She's
it out
very
of
much
your hand.
focusing on that. I will also check in here. Due to your background, I will give you the Arcana check on it, if you wish. Free.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll try. It's not going to be. Wait.
Oh wow, you just needed a nat 20 for that, I didn't realise. You do know that there are spells out there that do require a component like this, I will say. You're aware that spells that require components like this. You can't quite pin the spell. There are a few of them, and you're hazy on particularly what one. But she's also
Can you-
done nothing yet. Just pulled it out and
Does
looked.
he know what type of spells, like whether they're offensive or defensive or something like this?
He probably would.
Yeah, I'll check to see. I'm checking these ones myself. Divinations and obdurations. Abjurations. Divinations and abjurations.
Yeah. He will, seeing everyone else approaching, he will lean in and try and get close enough to whisper to her so that the others might not hear him. And he will say, "We don't have to be enemies. You could offer assistance, an alliance. These are looking for something. You can tell them that you could help them. And then you can also help me. And I'll step back just in case you need to touch me for the spells he's casting."
Did I hear that? Just like to be a cunt.
We were running passive there. Your passive perception is pretty high. I would knock some off for oh, I was going to say oh, but
Someone can also just say no, and
I'll let Tom decide. I was going to say roll.
So I'd say first of all, you and Opal are all close enough that I think you might hear that, possibly.
Oh.
Because you're within 10 feet of her. So it's up to Scott how he wants to rule it. I know you have a ridiculous perception, so you might be fine, but I don't know if you want to go passive or opposed.
So this is no one else. I'd say your biggest issue is actually smells. You've got such a high passive stealth. I don't think anybody else's passive perception even kisses it.
What is his passive stealth?
On a need to know basis.
If he's at disadvantage because he's fighting, it'll be at -5 to his passive, but I still think he might beat me.
I would not, if it's got the -5, I would say that. So you would get that off as the Mezzle has you boom boom behind him, and you're like, pss, 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 pss. And she kind of looks at you, and you're still bloodied. What do you wish for? And she is on the edge. At this point here, Patron Greg, and the only issue now is technically the Mezzaloth. Once he's gone, we can drop initiative order. Opal.
Would I be able to retry the Arcana check at all?
Yeah. Lino DC is 21.
I'm gonna
Guiding bolt. Guiding bolt.
Oh, please shoot this thing, God!
I'm gonna guidance myself. So that's my action. Then
Guiding bolt.
it's a 14.
DC was 21.
Flash of Genius.
You're not an artificer.
It's any creature within. He can,
11
he can,
plus
he-
11 plus 3 plus 3
Oh,
is
it's a plus
17.
3.
Yeah, he's not got plus
Couldn't
5.
he guide? Wouldn't he guiding bolt or Flash of Genius Corby? He would have. I think he would have done that.
nah.
No.
Hey, you guys want to know what the fuck she's doing? or not?
He's technically in the car.
Yeah, but is she within range?
I'm going.
No.
Dice rolled it.
Flash of Genius is 30 feet, so he's actually out of range. So even if he wanted to, he couldn't.
Car. He's front seat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
front
front
seat,
seat.
so he would be like on this side somewhere.
No,
Here's
because he would have skirted around.
Here's what I'll do. If he'd rolled higher than a 10. But with wisdom in there as well, let me check. With wisdom, that would have been an 8. So he's been watching this like, kill her, kill it. Let's go brim brim.
I tell Rupert to get like slightly closer in case we need any of his help.
Yeah, well you are up on your turn as well, so whatever you wish to do.
Yeah. That's
Guiding
my
bolt.
action. How to use my action?
To do what?
Spell.
Bonus action guiding bolt.
I use my action to use guidance.
Oh yeah. Bonus actions?
No.
Rupert will get out the car and come closer and he'll stand there betwixt yous, hands on his hips like, because Rupert's now sassy. And he will look at the Nezoloth and he'll be like, God damn it, guys. Why can't you just kill it? And I was gonna be like, oh, he does it. Oh, this new sheet man, I'm sorry, Rupert. There we go. The colours helped my brain. So he will.
Fucking shoot this bug, please.
Do you know what? He'll just like look at Opal and be like, and a little shatter on the bug because regardless whether it passes or fails, it would die.
That bug has been shattered about 4 times.
His eardrums are just ringing.
That was one that never was because he's always on our vehicle.
Oh yeah, no. But,
Enter.
like we shattered their bugs.
We enter into this one. What was this? A combat song? This is a combat song, and that's a combat song. This isn't. So we are now here. The wasteland's burning, very, very hot. Thunderbird and lightning, very, very frightening. But she stands here, looking and focusing on her breathing, and looking at this very reflective piece of metal. What?
Laura would ask Rupert how badly he is hurt. Or if anyone else is very badly hurt.
Rupert will give a thumbs up and be like, very hurt. Very, very, very hurt.
Very, very hurt?
Also, he hasn't done anything in a while for himself, so save your spell slots. Sure, now he'll go ahead and throw a. Okay. He'll go ahead and throw this on himself just to see how he goes. That time it's good enough for the woman.
Is he still very badly hurt?
Not anymore, no. He's not bloodied.
Okay. Boring.
The woman kind of looks at you. Well, what do you want? What are you looking for?
What are you doing here to us, attacking us for no reason? You said that you had dealt with Smiler and that we are next. What exactly does that entail?
Did Smiles tell us that? Because she responded that
it was standing, right?
Yeah, but I felt for the reason that you kept attacking. You know, I felt that she would have told you that for this. You know, I felt that smells would have told you this, so that way you would. So, don't worry. I'm pretty sure also he said that was like 10 rounds. Whole minute's gone by. Is you gonna looks? Was friends with him, and you are also signed with Mahadi. He was clearly not very trustworthy. But you have bested me. And so I am here now. Doing my very best to stay alive.
Can I just... Is there like a picture of her?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I thought I showed you that, but I will pop it up again just in case.
Uh-huh. You said earlier that she had an umbrella of rotting flesh and bones. Is that rotting flesh and bones, or rotting flesh and rotting bones?
Rotting flesh and clean bones.
Okay. Laura would say, "You're very pretty. You want to marry me?"
Guys, what's going on?
Do I need to roll persuasion for that?
He watches her hands are kind of moving, and as she does, she looks at yourself, and it's a hand on your face, kind of pulls out a piece of your hair, and it's like a single strand, that little twing. Opal, by all means, roll an Arcana check.
Oh god. Can
Corby,
I guard myself for
Corby,
it?
Yeah, Corby?
I think it's a. I don't want to.
That's okay. What were you thinking, Corby?
Corby is wary of whatever she's doing in the metal. If she starts moving towards him, he would like to sort of like move away from her and try and keep this 10-foot gap. That's his plan.
She turns her back to Flora. Just give me the information that you look for. You clearly don't care for the undead. I don't necessarily care for the living. But if helping yous gets me out of here, then so be it. Tell me what you look for.
I look for something from the abyss that will lead to those that I seek, those who serve the person I mentioned. It is a being from the abyss, grotesque, and it has a lust for forbidden knowledge. I have now moved closer at this point. I have been told the name is a Stibriax.
She looks. Stibriax in heaven. There has been one known, yes. She looks. She starts chanting some words whilst looking at this reflective piece of metal. Let's see, I gotta just read this spell real quick. Cool. Did you hear constant chanting for over 10 or over 9 minutes? And then
I ask her what she's doing.
And the 10 minutes restarts as she tells you she's scrying.
Would I know what scrying does?
Clerically, yes.
So Flora as well, right?
What the fuck, are you a cleric?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you were a druid. And then you pulled out a channel divinity, and I'm like, I didn't know druids could channel divinity.
Wait, what did you...
It's been a weird day.
Oh, good.
So yeah, Flora, because of that, I'll also give you the Arcana check that I gave to both Corby and Opal.
Okay, Arcana. Well, I'm not very good at that, but I'll try.
Okay, let's see here. So this creature, what does it do? So, connection, spell, okay.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Of course, by all means.
I gotta get up in 7 hours, so I'm gonna go.
Of course.
Thank you for hosting the session. Fox does a pretty good job at imitating me and my negative traits, so if he feels like it, he can be my counter ego. But yeah, I might see you next week. But thank you. Bye.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
We won't be too long here anyway, so don't worry. She takes one, you watch the spell seems to burst forth and... Oh wait, shit. Oh, okay, cool. There is one. It is by the river to the yeah, we put north to the here, north to the west. It is being held in bondage by an Arcana Loth. You know what? Even like she's like quite confused at that one there.
Can I roll for something to know what that is?
An Arcana Loth?
Yes.
Yeah, you can give me a. I believe it would be. I'll give you Arcana. DC's considerably lower than the spell, however. Ain't that low though. She kind of does look round. It's weird, such a creature has your target. For certain. These fiends seem to know no bounds. I can't tell you specifically where, but you have ink and paper.
Yes.
Can I borrow some, please?
Yes.
It starts to draw this odd looking pit. It's some rough dimensions. Over 50 long and over 70 tall. It's raised up a little with a huge pit, and there are chains cross-sectioning it. And it's like a giant swimming pool, but with chains holding this grotesque creature. That's about as much as I can give you in regards to it. Maybe it wanted to be seen,
It's
but
enough.
am I free to go now?
Don't you want to join us?
No. I would...
I will hold my word, I won't stop you.
And she kind of takes the mirror once more and starts to move her hand around. Starts speaking the whimsical words of magic, and then just... You hear this? She literally pops out of existence. you now stand here in this literal hellscape after having what could only be described as the weirdest battle ever. I'll be honest, that was weird. Having almost
also the most fun battle.
surprisingly less rule heavy than every other battle we've had.
It was really fun though. I enjoyed the vehicle mechanics. I was a bit confused at first, but I enjoyed it.
I was confused all the way through, but I think it's the most fun battle we've had.
Your patron Greg, your car Peter, spluttering away. The demon
Oh
grinder.
yeah. Do we have the car now? Is it ours?
This one is ours now, yes.
Awesome. We should repair it. It's covered in gold and shit. It's awesome. Maybe we can like sell it or something.
Maybe Maggie will.
There's been a really,
I think we should bring this one back to Maggie and keep this one. Unless this one requires too much crew. I don't know about that.
Crew. Why is it every time I close the sheet I can't reopen them? It's fucking odd. GRINDER Demon Grinder. Roughly the same, I believe. But as I stand here, wondering what to do, where to go next, Corby with some information. I think after that is a good place to pick it up